God dang, these nuts are good, boys. God dang. Yes, sir. Okay, testing, Asin, Rainy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Let some of you boys hop up in here. MX bikes cost $69,000, dog. Don't worry. No, I'm just joshing you. It's like 40 or some shit, like 30 or 40. Boys, we out here again. MX Bikes live streaming. We popping off. 2 teacups and I got that drink. What's up, boys? I'm going to let some of you guys get up in here before I start. All right, we're just going to be doing a little bit of MX Bikes rain mode testing here, and I am going to be getting on a multiplayer. I'm going to make a multiplayer server here in a minute. I'm going to get a bunch of people on here, so give me just a minute here and we'll get it. Probably just going to run a couple laps by myself until we get a few people up in this live stream, and then I'll go to a multiplayer server. All right, all right. Give me just a second here, dudes. Let's see. Okay. Let me see here. We'll take off here in a second. Don't worry. Yeah, right off the bat, I want to thank TW Spins for becoming a member of the channel when I wasn't even live streaming. Shit's insane, dog. You're a legend. You literally became a member like in between, like I guess since I made my video yesterday, became a member from then and now. So that's the first member I've ever gotten where I wasn't actually live streaming. So I appreciate you. You said you didn't even know that I was doing the membership things. Yeah, I probably need to make a separate video on that just to let some people know. But I appreciate you either way, and you'll be shouted out in a separate video as well. And if you hit me up on Instagram, since Turley, no space, no capital, I'll get you in the Dudeski roll. So that's for members only, by the way. But either way, just wanted to shout you out for that. I appreciate you. All right. Let's get this shit going, dog. Just doing a little mud testing, doing a little mud riding, doing a little rainy mode riding. Oh, hell yeah, dog. All right. Let us see what we can do here. So the interesting thing about the rain mode here on MX Bikes, obviously you can see it raining like on the screen. But if you look close enough, it's really not raining like off in the distance at all. It's a little bit bizarre. This is the first time I've ever actually noticed that. You know, it's giving you the illusion that it's raining off in the distance with the rain on the actual screen, you know, kind of trickling down the screen. But in all reality, there's not actually rain falling on the track in the distance at all. There's just not. So I just noticed that to be a little bit of a bizarre thing. What's up, my dudes? What's up, boys? Just tuning in. Dudes and dudeskies. We got some members up in here. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting little thing about it. MX Bikes literally doesn't even actually have rain falling down on their rain mode on their tracks. It's just rain that trickles on the screen. You know what I mean? It's not even actually rain falling down. So in that sense, MX Simulator's rain mode is actually better in that particular way, because you can actually have rain falling down on the track. It's a sequence effect, so it's like a PNG sequence file playing over and over, and it really does look like realistic rain, like on the NFMX mud track, my tropical storm track, right? There's quite a few tracks out there that have that now. It actually has rain falling down, but it doesn't have rain falling or like trickling down on the actual screen, right? So that's interesting. For whatever reason, I thought MX Bikes had it where the rain was falling off in the distance too, but I think it was just tricking me into thinking that it was when it really isn't. Like, you can tell, like, especially when I slow down, you can really start to tell when I pull this tear off and it clears away, you cannot see rain. Like, it's not there. There is no rain falling down at all. But then once you start going, it starts kind of creating it on the screen, like creating these little trickled rain effects on the screen, but it's not even really falling down on the track. So I just found that to be kind of an interesting little thing there. What's up, Raphael? What's up, Doug? So either way, but in this live stream, I wanted to go in here and really do some mud testing, rain testing with a lot of laps and a lot of riders. I'm going to get on there on I'm going to make an online server on here in a second, and I'll get some people in there. We'll try to run as many laps as we can on some of these different tracks with the rain mode on, and we'll kind of see what the terrain deformation does on it and stuff like that, because I haven't really done a lot of extensive testing with the rain mode with terrain deformation, with a lot of riders and a lot of laps in this game, so I'm not really sure, but I'm actually really shocked that this game doesn't even have rain falling down. Like, what? That's a little weird. I really thought it had that. I thought it had rain falling in the distance and the on-screen rain effect, you know what I mean? But apparently it doesn't. So that is bizarre as shit. I really thought that it had more actually like rain falling down in the distance. I guess not. Yeah, I haven't really jacked around with the sound mods on MX Bikes. I don't really use sound mods on anything, to be honest with you, because I don't listen to the sounds. That's probably why. I literally don't. I've gotten in such a habit of playing these games without sound that it's just like, and some people are probably like, why would you play a simulator without sounds? Well, the thing is I've gotten so used to playing MX Simulator with music, you're right, like listening to music and not listening to the bike sounds, that it's kind of made it like I'm so used to that now that it's hard for me to even play a dirt bike game with the sounds on. Like, I still can, obviously, and I still do when I'm, riding on 125s and stuff like that. Let's go return to pit, back, yes. Okay, let me start up a race here. Let's, password Turkey as always, you know what it is. Let's get this on, ooh, this Enduro track in the rain would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Oh, bro. Let's see. Rainy, yeah. Open practice, yes, sir. Have I ever even rode on this shit? I don't know if I've ever even rode on that. That's weird. Alright, let's see what we can get going here. So, server name, Spencer Turley, passwords Turkey. You got to wait till it syncs up here, and then you can join. I think that Enduro track is actually stock. So, like a stock track, but I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever even rode on this track. That's a little weird. We're on the, I'm pretty sure, like, default Enduro track. This shit's cool, dude. I like geek out about these like enduro tracks and shit, you know? It's a lot of fun to me. Okay, let's figure out where we're even supposed to go here. Let me know if the bike sounds are too loud. Give me like a 1 out of 10, you know, how loud are the bike sounds? Like a 1 being like you can barely hear it, and a 10 being like blowing your eardrums out. Where would you say the bike sounds are at in this stream? Let me know. Ooh, this shit's kind of cool. Look at this. Damn. 3. We got a 3 on the bike sounds. I got them pretty low. I did raise them up from the last stream. I did raise up the sound a little from the last stream, so I'm just trying to make sure it's not too loud or like you can still hear me over it, right? I mean, obviously you can still hear me a little bit because it ducks out the bike audio when I talk, but I just don't want the bike audio to be like annoying loud, you know what I mean? Just kind of like constantly in the background, you know? This track's not bad. Yeah, it's got that little GNCC. Fuck, dude. Feels like I've actually like rode on some tracks like this, like in real life. Raced on some tracks. That's a little crazy. Okay. I like the little kind of how the grass like comes out into the part you're actually riding on. That's pretty sick. That is legit, bro. Boys, we got memberships. We got super chats. Told you boys we ain't playing around in 2020 with these live streams. I told you boys. It took us a little longer than expected. It did. It definitely did. I apologize for that, but you know, that's just kind of part of it there. All right. Cool ass enduro track, dude. Holy shit. Literally my first time ever even seeing this track, so bear with me here just a little bit. Oh shit. I don't know like what's collidable, what's not collidable. It's a little slick. Well, slid down on my ass real quick. All right. This has got a cool little vibe to it, dude. I like this. Like this a lot. Very, very similar to the kind of, well, I say very similar to the kind of enduro tracks. Not really, but it is similar like in the part where you start, like take off and kind of around like the pit area and all that. Obviously, like deep into the track, you're going to be like, you know, side by side in a forest with trees everywhere, right? So it is replicating the, what you would call like right beside the pit area of a GNCC enduro track, but not really like, you know, once you go in the woods, it's not really, you know, replicating that too much. Yeah, pretty sure trees are not collidable. Let's go ahead and check here. Yeah, I don't think they're collidable. Are these tires collidable? I would think these would be. Ooh, are they? Holy shit. Yeah, they are. Wow. And you can actually sort of ride over them. Holy shit. I thought that the only thing that had collision in this game was those crazy-ass tough blocks that kill you in like 5 seconds. I literally thought that was the only... Damn, why don't they just put that kind of the damn tire collision on their tough blocks? What the hell? Who would have known they actually have decent collision on their tires? So, like, those are almost decent enough where you could have those on the track, like you're crossing the tires, like an enduro tire cross section or whatever, you know? They're almost that good. Like, damn, dog. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to really, like, kind of look ahead here if I want to start going fast on this. Because it's very, you know, you got to know kind of where you're going here. Got to focus up a little bit if I want to go fast on this. A couple of little baby kind of sort of jumps, not really going on here, but that's okay because we're on an enduro track, right? Holy Toledo. Oh, my God, that's what I was trying to be careful of. Holy shit. I landed her, boys. We hucked her to the moon and back on accident, but it's all right. We're alive. We're alive. We're okay. Roger that. Roger that. Oh, shit. We about did it again, boys. Oh, my God. There's 2 jumps right there. You do not want to huck too far at all, bro. At all. All right, guys, for any of you just tuning in, I appreciate you. We got memberships, which are basically just Twitch subscriptions, right? Exact same thing, exact same price, exact same kind of perks you would get on that, exact same kind of, badge beside your name and custom emojis that only members can use in the live chat and stuff. So it's kind of interesting how YouTube's doing a lot of Twitch sort of features, which is cool. I'm happy to see all that. Oh, tires are a little, the password is not Spencer Turley, it's Turkey. The server name is let me get confused here. The server name is Spencer Turley, the password is Turkey, right? We're on the stock Enduro track. Dude, this is sick. I could see myself putting a lot of time in on something like this. This is really cool. And it's just cool that it's like already in the game, right? So everybody has it. You don't have to, hey man, what track are you on? Hey dude, what's that track you're on? Hey, Moto Mika? Shit, why do I recognize your name? Huh, that's a little weird. I think I might know you from something else. I don't really know, or you've been quite a long time fan on my YouTube channel or something. I remember that name. But either way, right? And obviously, fuck. Dude that keeps saying try other cameras, brother, if I wanted to ride with other cameras, I would ride with them, okay? This is not about making it look good for you, because you're not even playing the game. I'm the one playing the game. So I'm going to run whatever kind of first-person camera I want to run. Nobody's tying you down, forcing you to watch this live stream, okay? I'm well aware there's different camera settings, and there's multiple different, literally fucking right here, right? He's trying to get me to ride in this shit. I'm going to ride in the camera I want to ride in, all right? Okay, a lot of pre-made roughness here as well. Kind of surprised by that, to be honest. A lot of pre-made roughness. That's kind of cool. So there's not really a whole lot actually, I could just straight, cut off of here like this and not even stay on the track. So it would have been cool to at least have half collision, semi-collision on these barriers here, just so that it wasn't so easy to just do this right here, you know what I mean? Or at least have the trees collidable or something. That'd have been kind of cool. Oh, there we go. I was looking at chat. Did a fucking 300-foot jump down the hill. Yeah, dog. Hey, what's up, brother? I like that YZ you got there going, brother. Just cracks me up how many people try to tell me to run a different camera mode on a game that I'm playing. This shit ain't about what you want to see, how you want to see it. You know what I mean? It's about what feels better to me, and that can be anything, right? Am I going to change my camera settings in this game at some point? Maybe. Not saying I never will, but as of right now, dog, I'm just trying to get a feel for the game, just trying to learn the game. I don't want to be going in there and going through 5 different kind of camera settings and 5 different kind of camera options and, dog, chill out, all right? Yes, I understand there's, fucking 5,000 different ways to set up the camera in this game, okay? But give me some time to learn the game, play the game, get through it, and we'll see when I start going in there and fine-tuning that camera a little bit to get it a little more like the way I have it on MX Sim. So MX Simulator's camera, right? You're not really swapping between locked to the bike or not locked to the bike or whatever on MX Simulator. It's kind of just one kind of camera mode, right? Obviously, you can change the field of view, the angle, all that kind of shit, but you're not really picking between lock on the bike or not locked on the bike. Whereas MX Bikes, this is kind of more like the default lock to the bike camera, but then you can go in there with something obviously there's a setting in there you can hit that goes not locked to bike, but you can go in there and something like this, right? And it's going to give you a little bit more of this sort of a look where it's not, it's not locked to the bike, right? And some people, might like this, and that's cool. I can totally understand it, but That's what I'm saying. You just got to give me some time to kind of figure out how I want to set it up, all right? Just give me some time. I'll get it figured out. Okay? And see, that's the thing. When you go between these different camera settings, like, if I were to go from this stock camera setting to this, which is like the second first-person camera setting, I think they just added this not that long ago, then I'm going to need to go in there and adjust, you know, my field of view, angle, all that kind of stuff to get it to where I can see the front wheel or the front fender better. Yeah, see the front wheel, Spence, right? Because obviously it's a little too far back whenever I go to this camera, this particular camera setting here, right? And it's just... yeah, like it's not locked to the bike, and it can give it a decent look and a decent feeling, but there's also sort of downsides to that, right? It can kind of make you feel a little disoriented. It can also make you feel like you're going a lot faster than you really are in that not locked to the bike camera mode, because it kind of makes it more like you're fucking looking at a chest cam or something like that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, like I say, just... brother, we'll get the camera settings figured out at some point. I'm just not even worried about that right now. Just trying to play the game, get into it, get faster at the game, understand the gameplay, the mechanics. Then we'll go in there and start fine-tuning all that shit. I've not even, like, cared about that yet, right? It just doesn't even matter to me right now. So, and I may end up keeping this camera setting right here forever, or this camera mode, I guess you'd call it, forever, right? I might end up doing that. I don't know. But the thing with MX Simulator, it's what I call like semi-locked to the bike. So it's not like completely loose, like the bike is moving totally separate from you, but it's not necessarily as locked to the bike as like this default camera on MX bikes is. So it's kind of an in-between, which is interesting. But we'll see what I end up doing with that in the future. Ooh, you can kind of like double up to that, huh? Oh, yeah, dog. We sipping on that tea. You know what it is. I got 2 teacups, one for the vid and one for the stream. We always ready, baby. There's a cool-ass custom emoji that you get if you become a member of my channel. It's a little teacup. Okay, so let me go back to the pits here, and so it'll load everybody's bike in. We are on Spencer Turley server. Password is Turkey. We're on the stock Enduro track here if you want to hop in here. We're just goofing around, having a good time, playing some MX bikes. Dude, this reminds me, like, going in here and playing MX bikes for fun. Not like trying too hard, not like trying to impress anybody or anything like that, right? Just playing the game, having a good time. I know it sounds crazy that you can actually do that in 2020 on anything, but especially being a content creator. But, you know, it's fun. It reminds me of the days when MX Simulator wasn't so serious to me, right? It was just like having fun, learning the game, playing the simulator, not like stressing out about, you know, oh, this is how fast I look. Oh, I beat this guy. Oh, you get caught up in that shit, dog. Like I'm telling you, you get way... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun to be competitive. Like, oh my God. That's why I play MX Simulator, right? But in the same token, you can certainly rush through that learning the game process in a way, and then it gets to the point where it's like, you know, it just changes the entire nature of the way the game is for you. I need to be a lot more careful on that. Holy shit, that's a big jump. Hey, boys, you know... don't give me a 2-week suspension for that off-track re-entry there, you know what I'm saying, Doug? We can't be having that shit. Dude says, so you think MX bikes will be MX Simulator 3 ? No. It's basically like... it's not even really MX Simulator 2, right? These physics are certainly not MX Simulator, even MX Simulator level physics, especially not on Supercross tracks, right? Now, yeah, it does have better graphics. It's got a better terrain deformation system. It's got some things going for it for sure, but I don't know if it's really going to be like what you would think MX Simulator 3 would be. It's trying to be kind of like you would think maybe an MX Simulator 2. I guess you could say that to a certain extent, but it's not really there yet, right? I would guess MX Bikes is going to need another 2, 3, 4 years of consistent updating, consistently making better changes to those physics like they did with Beta 14. The reason why I'm even playing it right now, right? Because it's got the better lower speed stabilization, just better physics overall. So if they keep on improving it, look at these mad skill, brother, alien mode. So if they keep improving the physics like that, I would say it's going to take them another at least 2 or 3 years at the bare minimum. Shit, how did that dude not even move? I was trying to bump him into those tires there, but he wasn't moving. So yeah, I think that's what it's going to take. Like if they consistently stay on the game and keep updating it, it'll take another 2 or 3 years before it even remotely gets to like what you would think of as an MX Simulator 2 or whatever, right? It's already better in a lot of ways, but Beta 15 comes out in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so we'll see. I know they haven't really come out with any updates on this. Woo, that's getting wet right there. You can't land as deep in that. But yeah, I know they haven't really done like an update on this in a couple months or so we'll see what that Beta 15 has. But yeah, I'm hopeful for it though. Like I want to see it, dude. I want to see these physics get to a point. And one thing I really want to see in this game, one thing that's kind of frustrated me a little bit, is so this game had a standard stability slider like forever in it, right? And like over the past, I don't know, I guess year or so, one of the updates they've done in like the past year, they completely took away their standard like stability slider. And now they just have advanced stability. There is no just like normal stability slider in the game, right? So you're basically like adjusting advanced stability or nothing, which to me is almost like you're creating more of a barrier to entry whenever you do that with the game. Like with MX Simulator, for instance, you have a standard stability slider where you can, when you first start playing the game, you're going to have high stability, and then you're just going to slowly lower it as you learn the game over time. Then you can start jacking around with your advanced stability once you get your normal stability really low, right? Whereas this, it's like there is no standard stability slider anymore. It's strictly advanced stability, and then a couple other little, obviously like bike settings, right? But so I certainly think even if they're going to have, it's cool to have an advanced stability section of the game, right? But I just think these simulators need to have that standard stability slider on top of that, to where some of those people that don't want to sit there and get real geeky with setting up their advanced stability, like every little element of it, they just want to basically have like the standard filling of the game, quote unquote, but just with way less stability so they can turn sharper, whip harder, all that kind of stuff. There needs to be that standard stability option in there for people that, don't necessarily want to jack around with the advanced stability very much, right? You see what I'm saying? So that would be cool to see them add that in the future. Like I say, they had it at one point, but now they've sort of taken that away, and now they just have the advanced stability side of it. So I don't really know what their plans are with that in the future, but like with MX Sim, it's like they have both of those things working simultaneously at the same time, right? So you can have your normal stability slider, you put your normal stability on whatever, then you go in there and adjust your advanced stability on top of that normal stability slider, and that's sort of what you do, right? The normal stability sort of is going to set it to like a certain predetermined value of all of your advanced stability. What I kind of like to call it is like, the standard filling of the bike, but just with less stability. That's kind of what it does when you just lower stability in the game. But with MX Bikes, there's not really a way to actually just lower standard stability now. It goes into all the other shit like roll limit factor, this, that, and another, all this other kind of crap. So that's just a little thing I'd like to see in the future. So we'll see if they, they add that, but is there any enduro tracks? Holy shit, dude just got wadded. Is there any enduro tracks in this game that have like logs and rocks that you can cross? Is that like a thing or nah? I don't know if there is any like that. Oh shit. Tell you one thing, when you get the rain mode on this game, it definitely definitely is a little tricky to land like really far on jumps. Like you'll get that kind of head shake front end kind of twisting feeling a lot quicker in the rain mode than you will like typically, right? So that's interesting for sure. Oh, that's tough to catch that right there. So either way, yeah, I recognize some of your boys' names. I think you've been in here on some other MX Bikes playthrough streams here. And see, this is one of those tracks, you could do this right here. Just turn it right around, right? Let's go backwards, brothers. That's what's fun about a trail track. A lot of times you can go backwards on it, and it's just like a whole nother track, right? I think that's a pretty cool element to it. You can do that on a lot of my custom tracks, or a lot of any custom enduro tracks on on MX Simulator, right? We're going backwards, boys. We're going backwards. Feel like I'm like at my local track after I've rode like 300 laps on it. All right, let's ride the track backwards, boys and girls. Let's ride it backwards. Bike not stopped. Oh, I'm a legend. I don't even have to ride the bike. It does it for me, you know what I mean? Just big hoss status in every way you could imagine. It's still going, brother. Alien mode, big turkey status. This turkey can fly, boy. You know what it is. Holy shit, let me get that little lag when somebody joins in. That's a fun one. Let me jump through the air without even being able to see. Holy shit. I don't even need to see to play the game. It's funny. Somebody can join in. I can get a like 5-second delay lag where I can't see anything. The screen just froze for 5 seconds. I still land it, bro. I still land it. They can't hang. It's too easy, baby. It really is, I tell you. It's just way too easy. The boys will catch on here in a second. They're like, what's Spency doing? He's going backwards? What the fuck? What's he doing on the track? Holy shit, look at this. Ooh! We kind of created like a double up the hill right there. Password is turkey, brother. Alright, whoa. Can we get up this muddy ass hill? Not with Moto Mika in my fucking way. Yeah, brother. Oh god, dude, that reminds me of like seeing all those like real life enduro races, and they're like trying to go up this gnarly ass like muddy rocky hill, and there's like 7 dudes wrecked on the hill, and they obviously would have made it at the top of the hill had not 8 dudes been wrecked on the hill. It's like, damn it. So that's like, it's like the dudes create an obstacle on a lot of these enduro races and shit. It's kind of funny. I really liked how that grass, we're dead. I really like how that grass comes out onto the track. That's pretty cool. Dude says, can you ride another track, please? Well, we technically are because we're going backwards, so, how you like them apples, boy? Damn, old Levy. Old Levy getting her a little sideways over that little enduro jump. Holy shit. He went a little too hard, boys. A little too hard. He hit the NOS a little too hard. Okay. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Even like with MX Simulator enduro tracks, a lot of times you can just turn around on them and it's a whole new track. And it works. Whereas like when you try to go backwards on most supercross tracks, it's going to be pretty bizarre because you're not really going to even be able to jump through the tracks. Some of them are better than others, and especially like motocross tracks, it's hard to go backwards on them because you're jumping shit like so not what it was made for at all. But enduro, when there's not a lot of jumps, you can get away with it, right? This old Levy dude, he's going to drive her down to the levee here in a second. He's oh, dude, those tires are getting my ass. When you gonna play in VR? Probably never. Yeah, so apparently this game has VR. Oh, shit. Why did that? I like barely tap the brake. It's just like, nah, bro. Tap the brake in the mud, you're dead. Yeah, I haven't really looked too far into the VR of this game, but I don't even have like a standard, like, I have PlayStation VR, right? But I don't have like normal Oculus or whatever kind of normal PC VR. I don't even have that. So VR is kind of one of those things. It's like in a very, very infant stage still. It's kind of like, you know, I'm just waiting on VR to actually become like a full-blown experience, like actually worth it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't have some fun, you know, for a while on some games, but it's just not what VR really should be yet, you know? It's kind of quirky, kind of, you know, you're not going to be getting nowhere near the frames you'd be getting without it. It's, you know, going to create a lot of other things. You got to have a lot of other shit set up a certain way. You got to have the computer that can even handle it, you know, which I think I do. I think it could handle it, but, you know, there's just a lot more to it. Can anybody huck this shit and actually land it? Holy God. Nope. Apparently not. Go on, boys. Hit her fifth, 25, fifth, 69th gear tapped, boys. Let's see if we can, like, go over here and try to hit it wide ass open. Oh, can I avoid everybody? Yes. Am I going to pop off right here? Oh, it's just too abrupt. I don't think you can do it. That's a big daddy fatty jump, dude. It's hard to hit without, like, bouncing on the way that jump goes before. Or like the way the little lip goes right before the jump face. What the fuck? This mud, dude. I cannot get on the front brakes. All right. Ah, fuck. Okay. So you kind of got to like ride a little wheelie, I would assume. Damn, dog. That's going to be tough hitting that. That is going to be tough. I do not think the physics of this game were meant to hit something like that really hard. Let me see right on this lip here. Right on this little, like, roller before the face where it's the smoothest. That dude threw a thug nasty whip, but he cannot land it. What I'm talking about specifically right here is jumping all the way, hitting that bitch hard enough to jump all the way and land plumb up into here without wrecking. I don't think anybody can do it. I really don't think any of you boys can do it. Can you ride on a different track, Spencer? Can you ride on a 125? Hey, buddy, can you stop telling me what to do, huh? How about that one? All right. Let's see what we got. Holy shit. That dude went to flying. What the hell is this green box over here? Is that my connection? Fuck is that? I have no idea what that little green box is. Popped up out of nowhere. Boys, we got memberships. Become a Dudeski today. It's pretty simple. I know YouTube memberships might not make a lot of sense to some of you guys, but it's literally subscriptions on Twitch. That's exactly what it is. The price and everything. It's like $4.99 a month, right? Which I had the option to set up my memberships like different levels, different prices. I just have one level, Dudeski level, normal Twitch, you know, subscription price. Made it really simple. So it's just a way to support my channel now that I'm live streaming and shit. So, but either way. Yeah, you should be sorry, boy. Should be sorry. All right, let's see what we can do. Damn, it's just so hard to... Like, the physics just does not want to hit something that abrupt. If this was MX Simulator, I could hit that hard, really hard, without the bike doing this right here. So, we'll see. We're riding on the track backwards, right? We're hitting this little weird-ass Enduro backwards jump hill thing. And it's pretty damn abrupt, dude. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to hit it. Ah, shit. Like, I think we're getting way too much speed. It's just to the point where we can't even, like... God. And then now we're kind of, like, rutting it out. Oh! Fuck you, dude! I would have landed it! Not obviously not all the way, right? But come on now. Give me a little credit. Give me a little credit. If this was MX Sim, I'd hit that sumbitch wide ass open, huck the shit out of that, whip it all the way backwards, and land on the other side of the berm up there, right? That's the difference. Like, oh, it like weirdly enough, like naturally makes you do a whip. That's a little bizarre. If this was MX Sim, I'd hit that bitch fifth gear wide open, and literally land out here, land right here, and survive. That's kind of the difference on the what your suspension and what the physics can handle on MX Simulator versus MX bikes. That's a very good example right there, you know, of like physics system that's not quite developed to the point of MX Simulator. You know, if I have such a terrible setup in this game or whatever, come hit this shit. Wide ass open fifth gear and jump to the other side of that other berm. If you think you're big hossing, come hit it. Spencer Turley server, turkey password, get in here, brother. If you think I like ain't got my bike set up good enough or whatever the hell, come hit it, bruh. I want to see it. You ain't gonna hit it. The suspension literally can't handle it. This dude's about got a line made like right here. He's wrecking every single time. And then I'm wrecking right into him, so I don't even have a chance to fucking land. Let's see. Yeah, it literally is an auto whip machine. No joke. All right. Let's see what we can do. We're just having some good-ass times out here, dude. There is such a fun thing with doing this in simulators, right? Like, just hitting some crazy-ass jump backwards on a track over and over and over and over. Can we hit that jump? Like, there's just something so fun about that, dude. Like, you know, random online server or whatever, hitting some jump over and over and over. This is what's fun about a simulator. Like, you are never going to sit here and do this on some, you know, official Supercross game or whatever, because everybody and their grandmothers hit every jump in the game the second day playing the game. You see what I'm saying? These are some of those fun little elements to specifically simulators, motocross simulators, fun little experience, fun little moments that you don't really get in a lot of arcade motocross games. You just don't. You might get it on like a free ride track on Unleashed or, you know, free ride track on Reflex maybe, but you're not really going to get it on a lot of those modern day. I can't even get off the damn jump face now. We got that bitch rutted up to the point I don't even think I can get off the jump face. Gregory says, is this game worth it? I mean, yeah, like, it's not even full AAA price, right? So obviously I would buy MX Simulator before I bought this because that's a actually finished physics system. But at this point, like, I still would buy MX bikes. Like, yeah, I would buy MX Simulator before I bought MX bikes, but I would still buy MX bikes. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're a motocross gaming fan, you should have both of these games. Literally both of them. Okay, let's try to hit it right here a little bit. Oh, they can't hang, boys. They cannot hang. We found the line. We're a legend. If I die, I'm a legend. Got the T in me going back to back. Brother, we're going to do it again right here. Watch this shit. Oh, what? How did he hit it? Let's see where he hit it at. Let's get behind him. Let's see how he did it. Yeah, you got to hit it right here to the left, boys. Right here to the left. We did it. We made it. Dusky, we made it. We did it. Now we're ghosting the whip. Ghosting the whip. You got to hit it way over here to the left. You know, like almost not even actually, pretty much not even on the dirt. I hit it like, I blocked that dude from hitting it. You got to hit it way to the left. I'm using some of the little crazy jump techniques that I would do on MX Simulator. Got to hit it way to the left where you don't go down in that little divot as hardcore, right? So, yeah. If there's a will, there's a way. You can find a way to hit it, right? You just got to find that one little spot and have just enough speed. You know, it's still hard to hit it from right there, but you can do it for sure. They cannot. It's too easy, baby. I'm telling you. I got like fucking 70 hours into this game. These boys can't even hit this shit. you know, just actually professional. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so we're like sitting around the, I don't know, 70, maybe 80 hours into this game total now. So we're starting to get into a bit of a range there now. But I would say most simulators, like you're not even remotely, shouldn't even be remotely going fast until you've got like 500 to 1,000 hours into it, right? That's about where I would put especially on MX Simulator. You know, you're not even really going to be scooting until you've got at least that much time into it. All right, let's hit it way... Dog, you need to go way more left. Like this. I'd have landed that had he not been there. You got to go way left. Way left. That's might almost be cheating a little bit because you're not really hitting the dirt, but I am still in between the little fucking... little overhang thing, right? So, I mean, technically, not technically, sort of technically, I'm still on the track. You got to go way left. Look at this shit. Oh, my God. We're about to hit this wide-ass 25th gear. Get out of my way, Moto Mika. Get the fuck out of my way, dog. We're going way back. We're going way, way back. Ooh. Ooh. All right, I'm getting such a head start. I'm going over here to Texas real quick. We're getting a head start from the other side of Texas, okay? All right. Can we do it, boys? Can we do it? Oh, shit. That's like a double. I'm trying to jump plumb to the other... Oh, I don't know if you can hit it that hard. That's going to be tough. Yeah, all of these motocross simulators are underrated. MX Simulator's been underrated for 13 years now. Part of that is the fact that JLV does basically no advertising at all and doesn't put the game on Steam or anything like that, right? But still, I mean, it is like, for how many people that should know what MX Simulator is and should be into MX Simulator and playing it over the years, it's like 1/10 of the fame level it should have been. 1/10 for how good the physics were in that game over the past 13 years. It's 1/10 of the size it should have been. You know what I mean? It's 1/10 of the impact it should have made or deserved or whatever you want to call it, right? Just a legend in every way. I mean, let's just keep it real. But the MX Bike's the same way, you know? It is getting some attention, but it also is on Steam, and so I feel like it's kind of catching a little more mainstream attention from that. But yeah, I just think motocross simulators in general are so underrated, underappreciated, like in the motocross news world, and they've started doing a little bit of it now that you got Kellen Brouwer in Racer X or whatever, but before then it was like they didn't even act like motocross simulators even existed or even like was a thing, you know? I feel like there's so many people still don't even realize this entire world of motocross simulators at all. They have no clue, so it's kind of crazy. All right, let's get on a different track here. Return to pit. Yeah. We're going to put this on a different track. Host world. Turkey, as always. Let's get on this shit. Why not? Rainy on the... How do you even say that? I don't even... Holes? That's probably sound like an idiot trying to say the name of that. Anyways. How do you say the name of that track? It's got a, I don't know if that J is silent. I don't know what's going on here, but boys, I appreciate all you guys that have sent super chats and all you boys that have became members of my channel. We got a lot of perks to the membership deal. You get a shout out in the live stream and in a video, and you get access to the Dusky Roll in my Discord, and you get access to members-only live streams, members-only live chat, members-only videos. I'm going to be making a couple of members-only videos that'll be sent out. And you also get access to a cool thing on YouTube where it's like the little community tab where I can put like an update or like any sort of text or a picture or a poll, right, that can be sent to members only. So that's another cool little thing to it. Okay. So All right. Whoa. Have I ever even rode on this? What is this lake? Why is there... What? There was literally a lake on the track. There was a lake on the track, boys. I don't know what that action was all about. I don't know if we're getting a little bug there or what, but... Some dude said, asked if I could ride wheelies in this game. I could at one point. I haven't really... Whoa, a little bit. That's some wet concrete for your ass right there. That's pretty realistic for wet concrete, I have to say. Because, like, I had traction, then all of a sudden the whole entire back end of the bike just starts sliding out. Yeah, people are way too caught up in the whole official games shit. There is so many people that think that those official Supercross games is like the above, beyond, most realistic motocross gaming experience you could ever have. It's like, bro, you see why I made so many rant videos, knowing how MX Simulator was, and then Milestone coming out with their trailers on the very first Supercross game saying, "This is the most realistic experience you can have in a motocross game. It's so realistic, bro." And, all those people that have no idea what MX Simulator is are just eating that shit up, right? It's just sad. It really is. Yeah, it's got realistic graphics, but that's it. That is it. Yo, is there Supermoto tires in this shit? This is some slick shit. That's kind of cool. It's almost got like a water reflection vibe going on here on the actual road part of this track, right? That's interesting. Look at this shit. It's like a little water reflection thing. Woo! You gotta be careful on this wet road. Be careful. Ah! I can't even get going. Shit, boys. Yeah, I need to go back to the pit so it'll load this dude's bike here. Oh, my God. Like, what? What the hell? Is this happening to everybody on this shit or just me? I think I need to just stay off of the brakes. I have my brakes really damn touchy in this game. I need to do some adjusting on my brakes at some point, but I got them way more touchy in this game than I probably should have. Let's see here. Oh, dude, you got to be easy on that throttle, brother. Easy. There are default Supermoto bikes. Okay. All right. Okay. Default Supermoto bikes. Wow, I guess I'm too stupid. Yeah, now I do remember that now, but okay. OEM Supermoto. Huh. Okay, let me go back here and see if it will let me... Sorry, I think this might actually kick you guys out of this world. Let me go back here and go to bikes and try to actually set this on the Supermoto bike. I don't have a custom one, I guess. Let's go, whoa. Blue? That's not bad. Kind of like the blue. This is like the default shit. So I guess there was no, like, newer OEM skin for these... for these Supermoto bikes, I guess. We're going to do that. All right, race, host world, turkey password. We're getting it going again. Same track, rain mode. Okay. I'm going to go take a piss real quick, okay? BRB while this is syncing up. Boys, you got to be a big hoss to take a piss like that. Let me tell you. Okay. So, server name Spencer Turley, passwords Turkey. We are out here. We are getting it done. We're on some Supermoto in the rain. However the hell you say the name of this track. I don't even know still. Okay, let me get some more tea. Give me just a second here, boys. I'll wait till everybody loads in, then I'll go back to the pit so it loads everybody else's bike in here. All right. Somehow it's loaded his bike in? That's interesting. So it's loading certain people's bikes without me having to go back to the pit, but it's not loading other people's bikes automatically, which is interesting. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot more stuff with the membership thing on my channel. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff. I want to have some, like, members-only training sessions on MX Simulator. Like, there's a lot of cool shit I could do with that. But that's just kind of the... can't even breathe, dog. Chug tea running up some stairs. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff I want to do with that. Home dog doing a burnout over here on this glass water pond. Literally looks like an ice pond. But yeah, that's kind of the whole point of it, right? That's why my membership thing is called Dude Ski, right? If you look up the definition of Dude Ski, it literally says, like, someone that calls, like, their dudes that are, you know, above their other dudes. I mean, it's like, dude, it couldn't be better, dog. For a membership name, come on now. Shit is perfect. But yeah, I need like, I think I need like 2 or 3 more members to get another custom emoji. So, you know, we're getting closer to that. I've already unlocked 2 of them, but like the more members you get, the more stuff you can unlock, the more stuff you can do on YouTube. So it's cool. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, they're so... Holy shit. It's these slicks on these bikes. They're so slick. This may actually be worse than the normal bike. I don't know. Oh, damn. This may be way worse. Everybody wiping out. It's just cracking me up, boy. Hey, don't wreck me, dog. It's hard enough to control this beast. As you can see, Exhibit A. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This shit is big hossin'. You gotta be so easy on the throttle, it's insane. Whoa. Dude, I'm like 10% throttle and it did that. Literally 10% throttle. I don't know if these Supermoto tracks are made to be rode on in the rain, really. Maybe that's like not really a thing in this game. I don't know. This shit's insane. Look at this. Like, holy Toledo. I'm going to stay in second gear, okay? Look at this controlled slide. Oh my god, it's cracking me up, dude. The bike is just like in a constant slide. Like, I never have ass-end traction, literally at all. Look at this. I can't even like stay on the track. It just slides off the track. I can hold the bike up, but I can't stay on the track. Unless I'm like creeping, absolutely creeping around the track. Holy crap. What is this? Okay. This is cracking me up, bro. Put rain tires in the pit? Rain tires? The fuck? There's rain tires? What the hell? Alright, I think we've had some fun. This is horrible. Alright, yeah, I may do that at some point, but not really feeling the vibe on that. Let's go to a different track here. That's bizarre that there's actually rain tires. Like, what? MX1. So, this is the paint. What the fuck? That's not. MX1 OEM is what I'm looking for here. So, this is the OEM pack, the new one. So, you've got... obviously got Husky, KTM 350... Suzuki. Dude, that Suzuki is looking decent. TM. Right, you got everything in this thing. I don't know why. For whatever reason, the Honda has just looked better to me, like as far as the fender placement and all that. Like the default fender placement and everything. Shit. Let me get a different server going here. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Dirt layout. So there's a dirt layout one, right? Okay. Let's go. Let me see here, boys. Let me see here, boys. Oh, that's that 3D scanned one. Washington. Okay, let's go to Washington in the rain. All right. Let's do this. Okay, Washington, rain mode. I want to run like quite a few laps on this to see what the terrain deformation is doing in the with the rain mode. Yeah, I mean, there is so many bike models and bike skins and gear models and you know, oh my god. That's where MX Simulator is like unlimited, bro. When it comes to custom tracks and custom community made like bike skins, bike graphics, you know, gear, tracks, models, objects, rocks, logs, you can't beat MX Simulator, period. That is the undisputed champion on that. You can't beat it. Oh shit. What's up, Tyler? What's up, buddy? So you combine that with literally the greatest simulator physics ever, right? Most finished, certainly. Not saying there's not some aspects of MX bikes' physics that are pretty cool, because there is, but most finished, you put all that together, damn, dog. MX Sim's pretty big hossing, dude. But it's been out for a long time now, so you kind of starting to see the, it's kind of ran its course in a way, right? Starting to see some of the limitations of the game engine, the limitations of what you can do with the terrain deformation, what all you can do with all that shit, right? You're kind of starting to see that on MX Simulator now. Man, that one video I just made popped off. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. The whole MX Simulator 2 video, like, damn. When you hit them with solid evidence, solid factual information, it's kind of hard to disagree, man. It really is. Like, a lot of the stuff in that video was not even, like, opinionated stuff. It just was what it was, you know? I've noticed that when you make videos that are not so much, like, opinionated, they're more just, like, stating factual information. It's a lot harder to disagree or, you know, and that's kind of the point what MX Simulator is now. There's so much factual information going against the whole road system, right? With the creator of the game coming in there and saying all the stuff that he said about it and the fact that he's only going to optimize what's there now. He's done developing it in the game. You just can't deny those kind of facts, you know? You just can't. Like, you can sit there till you're blue in the face and explain why you think a road is so great on MX Simulator, the current road system, but if the developer is telling you he's done developing it because he would rather work on stuff he can actually make progress on, it just kind of is what it is at that point, right? Some people still don't want to accept it. RF still doesn't want to accept it, but, you know, it's just kind of the way it is, right? That's kind of surprised me that RF and JLV don't work closer together than they do. That's a really bizarre thing I'm still, like, scratching my head on. It's like RF has created this bubble of where they you know, live and create ideas and figure out what they want to do, and it's like JLV is just not even a part of that, right? It's very bizarre. Very weird. You know, you would think if the creator of the game was saying that, you know, literally the erode system, things he's having to try to change to make the erode better in MX Simulator is hurting other aspects of the game that never had a problem before, like robbing Peter to pay Tom type situation, right? You would think RF would listen to that. You would think they would understand that. You would think, but it's like they just don't. They just keep thinking that JLV can turn the game into whatever and update the game into whatever. And it's really bizarre because then they blame it on JLV, like, well, if JLV would you know, add cushion to the game or update the game, then we could have the terrain deformation that we want, right? It's so stupid. It's just like, bro, you can only do so much with a game engine from 2007 made by one guy. You can only do so much. But that RF has created one of the most bubble separated from the actual rest of the world kind of situations I've ever seen in my life. I'm not saying there's not some people that just love the terrain deformation of MX Simulator and they're caught up in that whole RF fantasy that it's just going to update and get better and better and we're eventually going to have cushion to the dirt and all this other shit. Yeah, like, there's a handful or more people that, you know, are kind of caught up in all that, but when you talk about the overall population, I mean, it is just nowhere near like that. It's just not. And that's the thing. Most of the people that weren't really down for this whole erode thing on MX Simulator, or I think a lot of people like raced with it that first year and kind of experienced it, seen what it was like. And then a lot of them has just either quit playing the game, quit racing in the game, went to MX bikes, done all these other things. And that's why you're starting to see them barely even be able to fill up a gate in the pro racing now. They can barely even fill up a gate in each class. It's crazy. Like, if it was some amazing terrain deformation system or, oh my God, now we have all these different lines, it's made MX Simulator so great, hell yeah, you would literally have at least 150 people signing up in every single class if it was what they claim it to be or whatever, and they can barely even fill up the gate. It's like, bro, come on now. Come on now. So either way, that's what I mean by how you state factual information, like the developer of the game is saying this, this, and that, and your numbers, you can barely even fill up a gate. You just can't dispute that. You know what I mean? Those are just indisputable factual information. And if you didn't let your track makers participate in your own events, and the RF officials didn't participate in their own events, and the dudes that dictate the protest didn't participate in their own events, you would have even less people racing. You'd have like 10 less people in each class. So you wouldn't even be filling up a gate. If you, weren't gambling at your own casino type situation, and, you actually kept it professional and didn't participate in your own events, you wouldn't even be filling up a gate right now. It's just the irony, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. I've been confused about that sort of thing this whole time with RF, bro. It's just like, in what world do you think that it's okay for the track maker that goes in there and rides 3 million laps on the track, hell, builds the entire track? In what world do you think that's okay or fair for that person to then go in there and participate in a pro paid racing series where everybody else only gets an hour on the track before the race? That's literally how the Supercross season was. Obviously, in outdoors, they get a lot more time to qualify, but point being is in Supercross, hell, the track maker was going in there and running his hot lap, like the second lap on the track. Literally. Because he sat there and rode on it for 3 days straight. It's just like, bro, come on now. Come on now. I don't know. There's just something so unprofessional about, like, the person that chooses who gets suspended for what on the track, racing in the damn race. There's just something that just does not make any sense to me. Like, it's just so bizarre how you could run into the dude on the track in a race, and it could happen to be the guy, the RF official that's actually dictating who gets banned and who gets suspended. It's just like, it's crazy to me. That makes no sense. So I just hope to God when MX Bikes' actual full-blown professional series starts coming around, I hope to God that they're not like that. You know what I mean? And I really hope Poboso, the developer of MX Bikes, has a lot more direct participation in that full-blown professional series on MX Bikes versus the way it feels in MX Simulator right now. It feels like RF and JLV are just two completely separate, different things, right? Which is really bizarre because it's like you're playing this game where these people that aren't even the developers are trying to do these different game features in the game, and it just creates this really bizarre experience to me personally. But let's try to get this track rutted up. Little rain mode, ready. Server name Spencer Turley. Password's Turkey. We're on Washougal with the rain mode on. So we're just trying to get some terrain deformation going here. Let me go back to the pit real quick so it loads everybody's bike in. Dude using a bunch of the custom emojis there. What's up, dog? What the fuck? Why is this froze up? I know MX Bikes has a couple of little online, little buggy things, but still playable, so that's cool. I just could not imagine being the track maker for RF, right? And feeling like it was okay. Like, you know what? Even though I sat here for 3 days building this track, I'm going to go in there and qualify in the pro race with everybody else that just got the track and only gets 45 minutes to qualify on it before the race. I've sat here and built the entire track, rode on it for 3 days, but you know what? I'm going to still go in there and race. What kind of idiot mindset? What kind of dictatorship, I control everything, I can do whatever I want kind of mindset do you have to think that's okay or fair to do that in a paid pro series with paid prizes on the line? God bless, man. People like Race Carlin and some of these other dudes that have been involved in RF that have done that, dude, that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for doing stuff like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is sad, bro. It's like, bro, either be the track maker or be a pro racer. Be an RF official or participate in the events, right? Dictate the RF, suspensions and all that kind of stuff, all the protest, or participate in the events. Stop trying to do both. You can't do both. If you ever try to do both, you instantaneously make it way less professional all the way around. If you do that, it's just sad. It's sad that they think it's okay to do that. It's like the most conflict of interest, gamble at your own casino. It's just so sad. It's sad that they do that in a game that's that amazing. It really is sad. Yeah, that is true, Andrew. That's interesting you say that. It's like JLV is the founding father of it, and then now JLV has nothing to do with it, and RF is like the government running it now, right? That's the weird part about it. I feel like JLV is just to such a point where it's like he doesn't even really care anymore how it is or how the pro racing is or how professional RF is. It's like he just doesn't even really care anymore. It is what it is to JLV. You know what I mean? It's this really bizarre thing. I don't know. I mean, literally back in the days of like 2014, 15, 16, when I first started getting into the racing, it was a normal occurrence for JLV to literally join the race server before the pro races. He was actually in there watching the races. JLV, the man himself, was in there watching the shit. Now it's like you never see the guy. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. But yeah, it's a weird thing, man. But I don't know. It's just RF has such a mentality. All the people that get in RF, it's like they get such an ideology of, well, I'm an RF official now, so I can do whatever, no matter how professional or unprofessional or whatever it is, I can just do whatever I want. If I'm the track maker and I still want to go in there and participate, I'm going to do it. If I'm the main head honcho of RF and I still want to go in there and participate, I'm going to do it. Right? It's just so like, if I want to buddy with this guy over here and give him the tracks early for basically no reason at all, I'm going to do it. They've done it before. Oh, I'm going to make a team where we've got a bunch of these other dudes that are racing, right? And they're not even really a part of RF, but we're still going to give them the track early too. There's just so much of that shit, bro. There's so much of it now. It's just, there's no structure anymore. There's no real leadership anymore. It's like you're racing in some third-party side series now. That's what RF is. It's like a side series, third-party, bunch of random community dudes thrown together to try to run a professional series, and that's what it is now. It is not what it used to be at all. At all, bro. Yeah, MX Sim is still worth the money. Like I've always said, MX Sim, the game itself, the gameplay, is never ever going to die out. There will always be people playing MX Simulator in single player, making tracks for it, doing all that. You know, you can have like the pro racing completely die out or RF totally, die out and burn to the ground. They're just a hop, skip, step away from that right now as we speak. They can barely even fill up the gates. But my point being is, you can have still a functioning game without RF. You see what I'm saying? So it's still worth the money because it's the best fucking physics of any game, period. Motocross game, period. Most developed physics of any motocross game, period. There's so much track content, so much gear content, right? So it's still worth buying, right? You can have all these negatives with RF or all these negatives with the road or whatever. The game is still amazing. Like whenever you go ride on any track that was 17 or before and you just don't have a road turned on, the game is amazing, right? Like you can still play basically that game that you had before RF went down the shitter hole and they tried to do all the stuff after 2017. You can still play the game like that. It's not like you can't. That's one of the magical things about MX Simulator, how there's just, you can go back and ride on tracks from literally 2007 in the game, and they still work, right? You can still do that. You can still go back and ride on the dynos from the very beginning of the game, and they still work. That's what's so cool about it, right? I mean, yeah, you can't really go back to the times of before JLV added the high speed, low speed, compression, rebound, all that, which was a very different feeling to the bike before then. You can't really go back to that necessarily unless you literally play the older version of the game. But the game, I mean, MX Bikes' physics changed quite a bit, or MX Simulator, my bad. MX Simulator's physics changed quite a bit there at the beginning, but like, ever since they got to 2014, 15, kind of when I got into it, yeah, it's changed a little bit with the high speed, low speed, compression, rebound, all that, but it's not changed a crap load. You know what I mean? MX Simulator is still MX Simulator. The MX Simulator I was playing in 2014 is still basically the same game filling on the bike as it was then now, right? It's just everything else around the gameplay has changed, like the road and the way they make the tracks and all that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, I really hope All-Star and, I really hope MX Bikes can get, you know, that full-blown professional series like what RF used to be, you know, an actual professional series. I really hope they can get that going and they fully permaban people that get caught key sharing or hacking or any of that kind of crap at the beginning. So then it actually sets a fear in everybody's mind of like, damn, if I get caught key sharing on MX Bikes, I'm perma-banned, right? Whereas MX Simulator, you just get banned for a year and that's it. And you just get right back in so nobody's scared to do it. Everybody does it, right? Everybody and their grandmother key shares on MX Simulator. You got 250 dudes riding for 450 guys. You got 450 guys riding for their 250 buddies. You got pros riding for their amateur buddies. It's a shit show. I swear to God, key sharing is going to kill that game. I swear to you it is. It is running rampant in the game right now. I mean, they're catching people left and right in the top 5. I mean, they just caught Colton Mitchell. Rush Chapman's still involved. What a surprise, right? But it's all the people that are doing it right now, as we speak, in the RF full-blown professional paid series that they haven't caught doing it, right? That's the problem. It's not really who they catch. It's the people that don't get caught, right? That's the problem. It's all those people that are winning main events, winning championships, that never even got caught doing the bullshit that they were doing and the cheating that they were doing, right? That's the problem with MX Simulator right now. And then it gets to that point where it doesn't even mean anything anymore to win when you lose that certain professionalism and that certain integrity level of their professional racing. It's like, what the hell's the point? It doesn't even, like, if you win nowadays in RF, if you won a main event or you win a championship now, it don't even mean what it would have meant back before 2018. It doesn't even mean the same thing anymore. You see what I mean? So that's like a big reason why I don't even race anymore on MX. Some of the shit don't even matter anymore. It's just like, it would be like if you went in there and you won a championship or you won a race on some side series third-party thing now, like some side MXS lobby series now. That's what it feels like now. It like doesn't even matter, right? When you get that much cheating in the game and, you know, RF gets that unprofessional with all the shit that they're doing, it just loses all meaning of why you're even racing to begin with, right? So that's what sucks. Yeah, so key sharing basically, literally, you can give anybody across the countryside your information, your UID, and they can log in, and it's going to look exactly like it's you racing in a race. So you could have this literal full-blown professional 450 racer on MX Simulator, and you could have a brand new amateur. All he's got to do is give that dude his information. He can be in a totally another state, across the country, hell, even in another country. Just give him your information, boom, you log in there, and instead of running your name, you're obviously running his UID, but instead of running your name, you just run his name, and you have his UID, so it all links up to, like, RF's, you know, website, RF, that's all linked on your UID. That's how it works, right? So it basically, there's no way to tell whether or not that's really the person riding or it's somebody else riding, right? So that's what it is. And it's so easy to do. That's the problem. That's what sucks. Key sharing is like the most easy thing. This is not you don't have to have a hack to do this. You don't have to load in some program to key share on MX Simulator. You literally call up your buddy and say, hey, here's my UID. Type it in real quick. All right, dog. I'll race for you in this race. I'll get you an RF win real quick. Okay. You see why you have to fully permaban people the first time they get caught key sharing RF? You starting to understand why now, huh? Is it starting to make a little more sense? It's just so easy to do. It's so hard to catch people doing it. The only way you're going to catch somebody is if they straight up tell somebody, or somebody hears somebody talking about them key sharing with another person, or JLV is like literally 100% like spectating a certain person when they're logging in, when they're logging out. JLV can catch them if he's really sitting there monitoring the shit, but normally he's not. Normally he's not just sitting there monitoring every little thing somebody's doing in a pro race. Like I said, hell, he don't even really join in the pro races now. So that's the thing. It's just, you're not going to get caught doing it if you're even halfway smart. You're not going to get caught doing it, right? As long as you don't, log in with somebody else's, the wrong name, and it's like obvious, right? As long as you're not obvious with the dumb shit you're doing, RF is not going to catch you. They're not. That's the problem. Like, to get caught key sharing in RF, you literally have to be like, hey guys, I'm key sharing. Look at me. I'm key sharing over here. And then you might actually get a 1-year ban from RF. But if you're even remotely smart about it, or even remotely like sneaky about it, right, they're never going to catch you. They're not. So it's partly like I'm surprised it's even that easy to do. I don't know. JLV really does need to come up with a better system on somehow like your UID is locked to your IP address in some kind of way. He's got to be able to come up with something where it is not so easy to key share in the shit. Like, yeah, your brother can still hop on your PC and ride for you, but it's going to prevent that whole, Billy Bob Joe riding for Timmy from across the countryside. You know what I mean? It's going to stop 99.99% of the key sharing if there was some sort of IP locking, kind of like how Steam does in a way. If there's something like that, it would prevent it quite a bit. So... yeah, so the way Rush got caught the first time, now it's funny, Rush had done this shit like 10, 12, 20 times. It's insane. The first time, he made this whole excuse like, oh, I'm racing this real life race, so I couldn't actually do, like, there was literal proof he wasn't even at home on his computer. And a dude was racing for him in the pro race. And I'm pretty sure he even went out and just started telling people. Or somebody, caught him saying it. I don't know. It was obvious. It was obvious, right? And nowadays, now that Rush is, banned again for all the shit he done in 2020, right? After they let him back in for the first key sharing incident, they had to ban him again before he could even get through the very next series. Now he's still doing it. He's still in there. Key sharing with Colton Mitchell, doing all this other shit. And he's totally banned out of the game and he's still key shared. That's what's crazy. You can be totally banned, right? But it don't matter because all you got to do is put somebody's information in that's not banned, somebody's UID that's not banned in your computer, and boom, you're in the game pro racing, riding for that person. That should not even be possible in a game that's the caliber of MX Simulator. That just mind baffles me how that's even possible. Rush Chapman's literally making a fool out of RF right now, making them look like they don't even know what the hell they're doing at all, making a joke out of the whole thing. It's sad that that's even like possible, and it's so easy to do. It's just really sad, man. So either way, that's the little definition on key sharing, right? But it's just so obvious. I mean, you'll get these amateurs, these no-name dudes, ain't never ran a race in their life. They'll come out and absolutely dominate an amateur race. Dominate. Like, does not even remotely look like an amateur. It's obvious, bro. It's obvious. That's probably one of the biggest places it's happening is in amateur racing, right? All you got to do is have one of your buddies that are a pro dude or 250 pro dude or 450 pro dude. Give them your UID and boom. They can get you an amateur win. They can get you your pro license. See, there's so many reasons why you would do it. Why somebody would do it, right? Because, they can go in there and run 1 or 2 races for you, and then boom, there, now you got your pro license. And then they go in there and race 2 or 3 races for you in the 250 pro class, and then boom, now you got your A license. and you never even actually earned it. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Crazy. But I've been seeing it for 3+ years now, bro. 3+ years. It's an epidemic in MX Simulator now. It really is. It's not good, man. And so, you know, when it's that easy to cheat in the game like that, and RF's not going to actually fully permaban you when you do get caught doing it, that's when it starts to get that point of like, what's the point in even racing anymore? Why would you even pay to race in a series like that where they're not going to permaban something that is so easy to do? People aren't even scared to do it anymore, right? Scared not to do it anymore. You know, they're not scared like, ooh, I might get permabanned for doing this. If I get caught, you're not even going to get permabanned. So, yeah, go Keyshare in MX Simulator. The crazy chance they actually catch you doing it, so what? You get 1 year ban. A 1 year ban. Who gives a shit? That's not even a punishment. Like, so they've kind of, I feel like RF's kind of missed their opportunity. This boat has already sailed with them being like super strict on it, where people would actually get a bit of a fear to do it, like scared to Keyshare, like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to try to do that. My name could get permabanned forever in the game. They've kind of missed that opportunity, right? So that's a sad part about it. Look at this track, bro. Shit getting ready. So, you know, that's what I hope. That's what I'm so hopeful for with the actual full-blown Pro Series of MX bikes. I hope that all of the actual officials and the track makers of the Pro Tracks and all that don't participate in their own events, right? You would think that's just like a, you know, obvious thing not to do, right? You would just think that, but no. When it comes to RF, no. They just think it's okay. You know, let's gamble at our own casino real quick. It's all right. Who's going to care, right? We're RF. We can do whatever we want, right? RF knows best, baby. Right? So that's one of those things. The dudes that however they get chosen, however they get put into this, whatever, you know, full-blown professional series on MX bikes, they have got to keep it professional. They have got to, you know, think about those kind of things. You know, be the MX Bikes Professional Series track maker or participate in the races. Be the MX Bikes Professional Series, you know, leader or dude that, you know, handles all the protests and the suspensions, or participate in the actual races. Do not do both. Don't do it. Do not do it. I know you're going to be tempted to do it. Well, actually, most people probably wouldn't be, but RF is just, it's just like, that's just like a normal thing for them, right? It's like, you know, you become a part of RF, you become a track maker for RF, and it's just like, oh yeah, go ahead and participate, dog. Even though you've had 3 days to qualify on the track, and everybody else only gets 45 minutes, yeah, just go ahead and participate. It's okay. No big deal. You know, it's like part of the culture of RF now, right? It's so weird. But either way, yeah, they've got to do that, and they've got to be sturdy. They have got to be sturdy. Whoa, Moto Mika. Get a little wild out here, big dog. They've got to be sturdy with those permabans from the jump. They got to be sturdy with that shit from the beginning. They have got to be zero tolerance on things like key sharing, hacking, all that, you know, DDoSing, all that kind of bullshit. All that, like, outside of the track incident kind of things, right? It's one thing if you back up on the start gate, or you cut the track, or you whatever, any of that kind of stupid shit you could do on the track, take out a leader as a lapper. Yeah, you should get suspended for some of those things for certain amounts of weeks, but those things should never really be a full-blown permanent ban, in my opinion. But when you get to that whole other level where you're key sharing, having other people ride for you in a race, running a hack, all that, DDoSing somebody, that shit shouldn't even be a question, right? Should not even be a question. Yeah, levee. We're trying to drive our Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's getting a little wet now. All right, I got to take a fat piss. Dude, this shit's getting ruddy. Ready, brother. What's up, boys? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Got to give me some more tea, baby. Yeah, the white bike thing is when somebody joins in after you're already in the server. So you got to go to the pit and then start again, and it'll load their bike in. But like, I just sit around and think, you know, if I was the track maker for RF, or I was an RF official, or had any part in who gets banned, who doesn't get banned, why they get banned, why they get suspended, whatever. If I had that much power in RF, I would just automatically think, you know what? I don't want to actually participate in these races because that just wouldn't be right. First of all, if you're the track maker, it wouldn't be fair. But if you're somebody dictating the protest and everything, it wouldn't even be professional and wouldn't be right. It's all like RF just doesn't understand simple right or wrong sort of practices. You know what I mean? They just don't. Like, and it's not like everything that RF does is like some bad intention thing. That's not what I'm saying, even though there has been quite a few of those things. It's like, you could gamble at your own casino and be legit and not like rip anybody off and not do anything shady. Yeah, you could do that, but you never would do that because of the potential of the bullshit you could do and how shady and shitty that looks from the outside, right? So it's kind of the same sort of situation. I mean, dude says race ? Dog, we're just chilling riding on this shit. And I heard when you try to run a race on MX bikes, it can cause some weird laggy shit, so I'm not really trying to do that right now. But yeah, brother. Damn, let's get ready, boys. Holy shit. Password to the lobby is turkey. So that's my thing. It's just, and I think what happens is you get a lot of these immature kids. By kids, I mean like ages, I don't know, 16 to 18, whatever. 12 to 20, 12 to 18, I don't know. What I'm saying is that it's like they are still at an age where they're not even going to think about, oh, well, maybe I just shouldn't participate if I built the track and rode on it for 3 days or a week. You know, maybe I shouldn't actually participate in that. They don't even think about that. It's like, oh, I'm just going to race. It don't matter. You know, it don't matter if you had 45 minutes to qualify on it and I had 5 days to, you know, ride on it and I built the damn thing. It don't matter, bro. She's like, shit, dog, you got to know better than that. You got to know better than that. Oh, my God, this is getting ruddy. Holy Toledo. This is getting... Yo, 360s all day long, baby. They cannot hang. Let me die real quick. They cannot hang. I'm a legend. If I die, I'm a legend. Big Hoss status. Alien mode. It's just, it's too easy, baby. It really is. It's kind of funny how you can do 360s on MX bikes. Like, you can do 360s in this game on the ground like crazy. So they still have that problem there where every time somebody loads in, it kind of gives you that freezing effect. I really hope they fix that in the future. That may only do that to the actual host of the world. I'm not exactly sure, but it definitely does it. Ugh. So either way, like, whoever runs the Pro Series on MX bikes, they have got to take lessons from what RF has done, like all the bad things RF has done and all the things RF has done wrong. They have got to take all that into account and try not to go down the same roads. It's going to be critical for the, life cycle and the longevity of MX bikes on whoever does that pro series, how they're going to do it, right? It's going to be critical, man. So I'm hoping they're listening to what I'm saying. I'm hoping they, take all this shit into account, because at the end of the day, all that stupid shit that RF does, all it really does is just makes it feel more unprofessional and makes less people want to race in it. That's it. That's all it does. Makes it feel more like a joke, like a side series, third-party series, not like the actual main professional series of a simulator. That's all it does. Yeah, you can be the track maker and go in there and participate, but you're literally going to have like 30, 40 less people playing the shit because of how unprofessional it is. Is it worth it, really? I don't think so. All right? Like, let me put it to you this way. If JLV was really the one running the pro racing, I don't even think he would even attempt to participate. I don't even think he knows not to do that. But that's the whole thing, right? RF is not the creators of the game. They don't give a shit. It's not, that's the whole problem, right? They're not the creators of the game. So I really hope Puboso has a big impact on the pro racing, the full-blown pro racing series on MX bikes. I really hope, because when you put it in the hands of some community people, when you put the entire professional, racing of the game in the hands of a handful of community people, it can go really bad. You know what I mean? It can go bad really quick when you do that. Because then you're just relying on these certain... Let me just absolutely wreck this kid. Because then you're just relying on these certain community people to know what they're doing or know what's right or wrong. And you know how human nature is. You know how humans can be. Oh my God. We can be some of the most shady, under the table... We're going to act like we're all professional when we're really not. Human beings do some shady shit. They do some unprofessional, shady, under the table. That's like human nature, dog. So, that's just, you can run into a lot of problems when you have these community-made pro series in these games. You can get a lot of bullshit start to go on, especially when it develops like a culture around it. And, when you become an RF official, it's like you're instantly put on this God-level pedestal. People don't even look at you like you're a normal person anymore. It's like, oh, you're a part of RF? Oh, my God, dude, you're so good at the game. You're just amazing. I love you, dude. Oh, you're an RF official now. Oh, you're so cool. You're just the best, man. You make the best tracks. You're awesome, bro. It's like, people kiss up. It's that whole kiss up. Let me try to buddy with this RF official, so maybe he'll let me get the tracks earlier. Maybe he won't be so harsh on me whenever I get a suspension or whatever the case may be, right? Very bizarre. And so then RF has this whole circle of people that are constantly buttering them up, saying they're the greatest thing ever. They could never do anything wrong. It's just sad to see that. It's sad to see that kind of culture start to develop on MX Simulator. Very sad to see. God dang, boys. Got us a super chat here. We got a $4.99 from Andrew Zegra, I think is how you say your last name. He says, keep up the good work, Big Hoss. Yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. You was already a member of my channel. Now you're sending me a super chat. Just absolutely legend. Super fan. You're a real one. You're a day one. I mean, it's legendary out here, dog. I appreciate that super chat. Boys, we got memberships opened up. We got super chats opened up. Let me boogie back down the down the back side of that jump face. So, one of the biggest reasons why I've never even attempted, some of you guys might go down this road of like, well, why don't you try to be an RF official? Why don't you try to be a MX Bikes official or whatever? let me just say this. They should have me as an RF official just to be the damn dude that's predicting who is cheating, who's not cheating, for how many times I predicted the shit. I predicted all of Rush Chapman's bullshit years in advance. Years in advance. I literally hit up JLV 3 months or 4 and told JLV, hey man, you know, Rush's probably doing something. He looks weird on the bike. I don't know what he's doing, but there's probably something shady going on. I swear to God, it wasn't 3 months later. Rush Chapman's been caught key sharing in the outdoor series. Wow, what a surprise. So predicted that one, right? Then right before they let him back in 2020 Supercross, I came out with all those videos and said, you can't let Rush back in. He's going to do something stupid again. Do not let him back in. Whatever you do, do not let him back in. They let him back in, and he can't even get through the next series before they have to ban him again in the 2020 Supercross series. Predicted that shit again. And now he's still doing the bullshit. He's still in there key sharing. He's still doing the shit. Even after all that. It's like, RF, come on now. You got to learn. You got to learn. So my point being is, I've predicted so many of these things and all these people doing this shady shit. Yeah, I should be an RF official for how much I predicted the shit. But that's the thing. I don't even want to become a part of that weird cult mentality bubble where it's like all the RF officials are buddy-buddy with each other. It's like this weird... It's not just a free, open... you know, pro series community type thing. It's a very closed off, you got to buddy with somebody in RF a lot before they're ever even going to get you in there. And I ain't going to suck up to nobody to be a little RF official. I ain't going to do that bullshit. I ain't even going to take myself to that low of a level, right? So that's one reason why it's just like, fuck that, right? But on top of that, if I ever was an RF official, I would instantaneously think in my head, okay, now I'm just done pro racing. I'm not going to participate anymore because I'm an RF official and I'm keeping it professional. That's exactly what I would do if I ever became an RF official. But see, our mindsets, mine and RF's mindsets, are so drastically different that it would never even work, right? Because they're all still participating, whether they're the track maker or the dude dictating the protest, they're all still participating, and I would be like, nah, I'm not going to participate. I'm just going to be a good professional RF official, right? So it just goes against what they even do in their mentality and I can't stand those buddy politics. It's too political, right? That's the problem. Shit's too political. You know how jacked up the modern day government is? It's kind of what it reminds me of. There's just so much shady behind the scenes, deals under the table, buddy with RF and you get the track early. There's so much of that crap. I don't even want my name associated with that. I don't even want, right? Like, it's terrible. But now they can barely fill up a gate, and people like, Rush Chapman are making an absolute joke out of the shit. Like, they can't control him. He's still in there key sharing left and right, and he's totally banned. He's been banned for like 6-7 months now. After the 1-year ban, gets banned again. Now he's been banned for like 6-7 months on the second ban, and he's still in there doing the bullshit in the pro racing. Key sharing with Colton Mitchell. I heard he was key sharing with some amateurs. I already knew that, right? It's pretty fucking obvious, but heard he was doing that, right? It's just like, RF, you're going to wake up one of these days and start to realize what the hell is going on. How this shit is so out of control, and you have completely missed your opportunity to make the shit legit and make it professional. You missed the opportunity. I'm afraid there's no reverting it now. There's no rectifying the mistake now. You've went too far. If you would have listened to me when I was telling you all this shit 2-3 years ago, and listen to me all the times I've made videos repeating this shit to you, any step of the way, if you would have actually listened to me, you might would have had a chance to save it. If you would have made an example out of Rush, fully permabanned him the first time he got caught key sharing, so now everybody was scared to key share instead of it just being like no big deal. If you'd have listened to me, you wouldn't be nowhere near in the terrible situation that you're in right now. But it's just one of those things. Like, for RF, they don't give a shit if what they do completely kills the game or not, or what. They do not care. They really don't. Like, and it's pretty apparent. It's pretty obvious with the things that they do. You know, there was some cool dudes in RF back in the day. There really was. There was some legit, I would say they were like definitely older than 30, right? So obviously had some wisdom, obviously had some experience in the shit, knew what they were doing. There was some cool dudes back in the day that did. That's the saddest part. All these things I'm saying RF is doing wrong now, and how they need to change it and go back to whatever. It was like that at one point in time. That's what's sad. It was that super amazing professional. They're going to get on your ass if you do some kind of cheating thing in the game. It was like that at one point in time, but now it's not, right? So that's the whole problem. Now people are just starting to realize this shit. Like, the dude that was hosting some of the, I think he was the dude hosting some of the amateur races. I don't really know exactly because I don't really keep up with the shit very much nowadays, because who gives a shit anymore? It doesn't even matter, but it's just so, oh man. It's to that point where it's not even explainable anymore. It's kind of like our own government right now. You can't even explain the bullshit anymore. You can't even, that's the exact same way it is in RF right now. They've done so much stupid shit over the past 3 years, you can't even explain it anymore. It's just like, bro. Oh, man. But they're still living in some fairy tale land, like they're just doing all really good, and there's so many people racing, when meanwhile they can barely fill up the gates in each class, but they're living in that fairy tale land like they're not doing anything wrong. They could never do anything wrong. Let's keep on still doing a road and see what we can do with it. And even though the developer of the game told us that he's done developing it, let's keep on trying to develop the shit, right? They just keep on and keep on and keep on. I don't know when they're going to wake up. I don't know if they are going to wake up. If they do wake up, it's going to be way too late, right? You're kind of starting to get in that realm now where I think it's already too late. It's already too late. You've got so many people that have probably won main events, key sharing, or running a micro hack, or whatever, over the past 3 years, that it's like, when all this really comes out, when all this they really start to realize how many people have actually done this bullshit, it ain't gonna be good, dog. Because it's gonna be at least 50% of the pro and amateur racing population of the game that's done some kind of key sharing, hacking, whatever, in a pro race, right? It's going to be at least 50%. And once you get to that point, it's like, dog, this shit is over. It's a joke. It's over. So I just hope to God it doesn't get like that. Yeah, Turkey's the password. Spencer Turley's the server. Yeah, the horse is out of the barn, and it's 20 miles down the road at this point. There ain't no corralling that horse now, dog. There ain't no roping that horse now. I'm being dead ass, though. Like, I don't think it's too out of control now, to the point where I don't think they're going to be able to contain it, right? It's just out of control. And the thing is, like, if you have not really gotten into the pro racing on MX Simulator or whatever, by the way, appreciate you boys tuning into the stream. We're on like lap 69,000 here on this rain mode Washougal. But, dude, look at these ruts. It's definitely lagging a lot more with this many ruts on it, but pretty cool. Track's getting fucking crazy. So, oh shit. Could you imagine riding on a track this much with this many riders on MX Simulator? The shit would be just like unrideable with a road on MX Sim. You couldn't even ride on it. Whereas this, you can still ride on it, even though it is insanity. You can still at least ride on it. We probably rode like, fuck, how many laps? 30? 40? 50? Shit, we probably ran 50 laps with like 20, 30 people in here, right? And you can still get around the track. You're not going to be able to do that on MX Simulator. Even if you had the perfect road setting, I still don't think you'd be able to do that. But either way, yeah, it is, I don't know, man. I don't know if we will ever get back that sort of pre-2018 RF, sort of situation in the game. I don't know if we're ever going to get that shit back, dude. And it's really sad. Really sad. Let me see if I can even, get going on the track properly here. Yes, MX Sim is still worth the money. The gameplay's still great. Right? That's basically the way I play MX Simulator right now. I act like it's still the good old days. I ride on 17 Supercross and outdoor tracks with no road at all. You can go in there and ride with your buddies. You can go in there and ride in single player. You can go in there and ride with 40 dudes. It don't matter. It's still fun. There's still ruts to hit, big enough ruts to hit, and actual roughness, and, big quad rhythms to try to hit on the Supercross tracks. If you go to a 2020 RF track, you won't be able to do any of that. Okay? But, the whoops actually had skill gap back in 2017. Now all the whoops just feel like a roller section. Okay? So, but that's basically the way I play MX Simulator now, is we have just, the past 3 years have just been some sort of nightmare, and that never happened, and let's just play the game like it was before, and it's still a lot of fun when you do that. It really is. You can still have a shitload of fun in the game doing that. Just acting like a road never happened, you're still riding on those awesome pre-made tracks from 17 or even 16, 15, 14, right? Obviously, when you go to 13 and before, gets really, really old school. You kind of get more of a slicker traction and smaller jumps for the dynos that you're on and shit like that. But, it's still fun to go ride on 14 Supercross tracks, 15 outdoor tracks. It is still so fun to go do that in the game. So, the gameplay hasn't changed. And you still have all the tracks that you had back in those days. So you can still play the game and treat the game like it's still that amazing game that it was back before 2018 and still have a lot of fun with it. Right? And just not pro race and just have fun in the game. That's the only way I can even stand MX Simulator right now. That's literally the only way. If I was still trying to pro race, still riding on those stupid ass, no character, no pre-made tracks, I would have pulled my hair out at this point. And realizing that so many of the dudes in the top 10 are getting caught key sharing now, it would have been what the hell am I doing? Why am I wasting my time with this bullshit? So, in a nutshell, that's why I'm not even racing right now. Because it's a cheater's paradise. So many people are getting caught doing this shit. It's it doesn't even matter anymore. What if you win or don't win? It just doesn't even matter. They can barely fill up the gates. So now you don't have that 100 people tried to qualify, and it's this really cool, wow, you're the top 20 dudes out of 100 guys that tried to qualify in a Supercross race. Wow, this really is the best of the best. Now it feels like half of the people are not even playing the game anymore because all the bullshit. So you've only got half of the amount of people that used to race in the game, actually top 10 type dudes that used to race in the game. It's you got half of those amount of people in there now. And if you can barely fill up a gate, now, you're going to have at least 10 or 15 of the dudes in the pro race that really shouldn't even be there. The only reason they are making it in is because there's nobody else racing. You see what I'm saying? So then it creates this bizarre, you got 250 40th place dudes qualifying for main events in Supercross and shit because there's so many less people trying to even race. So then that changes the whole dynamic of it. It's just a really weird thing that happens when you start changing the way it was, when it comes to those kind of professional esports series in these games that last for 10 plus years. It's very bizarre when they go to changing that shit drastically, right? It gets very weird. It changes a lot of things in it, All right, let's go to another track. We beat the shit out of this one, boys. Let's go to another one here. Okay. Point blank, though, I'm too real for RF. Straight up. they wouldn't even be able to handle me actually being an RF official, because I would be like calling out I would be turning over stones. I would be trying to revamp the entire thing from the ground up, and they just couldn't take that. They wouldn't be able to handle that, right? Because I'd have to kick damn near everybody out of RF and get like the old school dudes back or something like that to ever even get it like it was. That's where it starts to get, like, you know, that horse is too far away from the barn. I don't think they're ever going to be able to get that back. It's like it's already past its prime, right? It's really weird. We're on, what the hell track is it? Let me sync up here. Don't worry, boys. We're going to some different tracks. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. We'll go to some different ones here in a second. We're just chilling, having a good time. You know we got the planer mix nuts on deck, as always. Oh, man. We're like on teacup number 5 now. Okay. Lag. Okay. Lag. Fucking lag. Let me move. All right. Whatever the hell track this is. So, whoa. Getting some lag here, boys. Once everybody joins in here, I will get this shit back to hold on here just a second. Let me hang on just a second. Let me actually back out of this and I'll go back into it. Hold on just a second. Fuck. Yeah, there's some lag issues with this for sure. Like, I can't even move my cursor. Come on now, MX Bikes. I know you can do it. I was trying to make sure I have a password set for it because I just don't want to have 10,000 people instantly in a server, you know what I mean? All right, I think I did have a password in it. I don't know. I couldn't remember. Turkey password, obviously. We're on MX Bikes Club, rain mode, starting it now. Sorry. Just join back in when I get it up here. Would you ever come to South Africa? Shit, bro. That's a long ways out. That's a long ways out. Yeah, Turkey's the password still. Let me get synced up here and it'll let you in. But yeah, we got memberships on the channel now. All you got to do is hit the join button. It'll show you all of the perks that you get. It'll show you all of the custom emojis. You get a cool little alien badge beside your name and comments on videos and the live chat. There's a lot of cool shit. And I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to be progressing that a lot more here now that I'm really starting a live stream. I'm going to be doing a lot more for everybody that's becoming members of my channel. I want to do like members only giveaways, members only like polls. Like you can decide, you know, I can do that in the community tab where I can like do a poll of like, should I do this kind of video or that kind of video, or should I, you know, I can do like cool shit like that and send it out to members only. So that's cool. Do you have any bikes in real life? Yeah, I got 4 Yamahas and 1 Honda street and trail bike. It seems like I always have to say this off in a live stream. I got a 2004 YZ125 with a 144 kit on it. I have a 2005 YZ250 two-stroke. I have a 2007 YZ250 four-stroke, 2016 YZ250 four-stroke, right? and then a 2000 fucking, I think it was like 2008 CRF 230F. You know, like I don't even know. It has like really shitty suspension. Like you do not want to go to a motocross track with it, right? But it was a pretty good little bike for me to start out on when I first started riding. So that was actually my first bike that I ever rode, was a CRF 230F. But as soon as I started getting on the motocross track, I was like, all right, I got to get something else. And that's when I went to the YZ 125. God, that was so much fun when I first started riding that bike. Holy shit. There is not a more fun bike than a YZ 125. I don't give a shit who you are, what you've done, what you've been through. I don't give a shit. There is not a more fun bike to ride than a YZ 125, period. And I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Talk about like literally feeling like you're, like you have wings, but you're still light as a feather. That's a YZ 125, dog. There ain't nothing more fun. The sound, the smell. There ain't nothing more fun. God, I have so many memories of that. Oh, man. That is motocross to me. Like, local track, YZ 125, out there just trying to race, nighttime on a local vibe track, right? Let me put you in the mood real quick. Don't get too excited. Giggity. YZ 125, you got the smoke coming out the back, right? Oh my God, that was so much fun. Got another super chat from Andrew Zegra. I keep trying to remember how I'm saying it. He says, are you going to have a live stream with the dude skis in Discord? I don't know, maybe. See, that's the thing. That's the whole thing with the dude ski membership and all that. It's kind of like giving you an opportunity to become better friends with me in a way, right? And when I'm on there playing PUBG or, you know, Call of Duty Warzone, or getting on there in my Discord and playing whatever kind of game, like if you're a dude ski, I'm going to let you in there to play whatever game or talk to me or whatever, right? Even if I don't know you, I'm going to give you a chance. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a chance to become a little more, you know, buddy friends with me, and then once I get to know you, then yeah, that's definitely a possibility, doing a live stream with the dude skis that I really know, the members that I really know, and I've played games with you before and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. So that's what I want to turn my whole membership thing into. It's going to be a lot bigger of a thing than just a little YouTube membership thing, right? It's kind of like building up a fan base of the real fans, right? And trust me, dog, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot more than just, you know, you're paying $4.99 a month and you get some custom emojis. Like, we're going to be I'm going to be getting on there doing special, you know, playthroughs, playing MX Simulator with members only, playing Warzone with members only. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We will be doing that. I just started doing I just got all this membership shit set up like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm still kind of, you know, figuring out everything I want to do with it, but that's kind of the plan, right? Dude skis is like another level of my dudes, you know, now you're my dude ski, right? So it's kind of a whole thing. It's going to be cool. Yeah, it's kind of like having a team. That's kind of what the dude ski thing is, right? Let me explain this a little bit. It's kind of like having a team without it actually being an official team. It's like having a little bit of like a YouTuber follow army, or what, you know, whatever you want to call it, right? It's kind of what it's trying to be. And there's a lot of, you know, YouTubers that do that. I know Angry Joe has the Angry Army type vibe thing going on, so it's sort of similar to that. Club, yeah, kind of similar to that, right? But I'm going to be doing giveaways to members only. Just got to figure out kind of what I want to do with that. Like if I ever start having merch, like, you know, I don't know, Galaxy t-shirts, you know, Galaxy Boy shit, might give early access to a custom track that I'm making before it comes out. I mean, there's a trillion different things I could do with it, right? But I got a lot of plans for show. Do I think the 2019 YZ250F is worth it? Dude, I ain't even really looked into those real life bikes, real life YZs for like a few years now. I don't even know. Can't even tell you, to be honest. But yeah, I know the 16 is fucking big hossing. Like, if you can get your hands on a pretty well full-blown stock 16 YZ250F, it's going to be everything you need, you know? Now, if somebody's went in there and modified it and tinkered with it and shit, it may not really be what you're wanting it to be, but I'm telling you, you don't need to put any modifications on a 2016 YZ250F, period. It don't really need suspension. It don't really need any kind of different engine components. It don't really need any of that type shit. It just doesn't. Like, yeah, if you're literally about to go pro in real life, yeah, you can probably start adjusting on some stuff. But for 90% of people, 90% of the motocross population, you do not need to go in there and tinker with that shit. Whereas if you had bought a Suzuki from that same year, you would need to have a totally different suspension put on it, because that was back when they had all the jacked up air forks and all that shit. You'd need to put a whole different suspension on it. You'd probably need to put some sort of, you know, big bore kit, something, exhaust, something, because the Suzukis had like no power back then, right? So you see the difference, like, clan. Yeah. I literally do have my shit on Warzone. I have like literally dude clan. Like 4 letters like D-U-D-E on Warzone. It's cool, you know? And that's what, whenever I made the whole MX Simulator team and shit, and I was like kind of making the team thing, and it was called like Spencer Turley Team or whatever, like that was cool and all, but it kind of restricted me in a way because it was very hard to have like basically the whole dude ski membership thing like that. It's like having a team without having a team in a way. It's really weird. It's like I'm able to have, you know, a group of dudes going in there and playing, making videos, doing cool shit, but without it having to be so like, this is the official Spencer Turley MX Simulator team, or like this, you know what I mean? It's not as much of an obligation to it. It's kind of like I can just do whatever I want, kind of more of a club, more of a clan, kind of like that. So I find that to be a lot more of the road I'm trying to go down with all that than the actual team thing I was trying to do beforehand. So that'll be really cool. This track getting pretty cool. Oh, boys. We've been live streaming for like, damn, I don't even, like 2 hours? 3 hours? We've been at it a minute. Been at it a minute, but trust me, we're just getting started, boy. Shit cracks me up, dog. Yo, I appreciate all those super chats, though, Andrew Zegra. And he was already a member and then sent me 2 super chats. Good God, bro. Good God. Let me see if I can jump over this dude. Oh, not exactly. Yeah, track's getting pretty sick right here, though, to be honest. They blow this kid out of the water. Yeah, too bad I can't stay on the bike. Literally slipped down like on a, oh yeah, I was on a banana, like a Mario Kart. Holy shit. That dude was committing. That dude was committing. Yeah, everybody's like, let's try to ride right behind Spence. Whoa, that was the fast line, boys. I think I might get a suspension for that one. That was the fast line. Yikes. Just skip the whole jump real quick. You know, little shit like that where you, like, skip a jump or you do an Austin Forkner, don't even actually go around the corner type situation. All that kind of stuff that you could do in an MX Simulator Pro race. Like, yeah, that's a shitty thing to do. But in all reality, that is nowhere near like doing something like key sharing or hacking or DDoSing. It ain't even close to that kind of shit, you know? It's a whole different thing. So, to me, that's where the separation is, right? It's all these little things you could do on the track, like backing up on the gate, taking out the leader as a lapper, you know, all that type of shit is a totally separate, like, offense or a separate level. You know, those are like misdemeanors, whereas when you get to key sharing, hacking, DDoSing, those are your top-of-the-line felonies. There should be no chance of coming back, fully permabanned. Right? You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing about key sharing. Once you finally get caught doing it, it's not like, oh, well, this was just my first time ever key sharing and they caught me. Shit. They caught me the first time I ever did it. That's bullshit. You've done it at least 10 times. At least. And gotten away with it before they actually catch you doing it. Right? That's the way the shit works. You finally start thinking you're getting comfortable with doing it, so you do stupid shit like you join in without changing your actual name, or you get too comfortable with telling everybody that you're doing it, and then RF figures out you're doing it, and then that's how it goes. But they ain't never been somebody, oh, I just got caught key sharing the very first time I ever even tried to do it, man. Oh, man, don't permaban me. This is my first time ever doing it. Yeah, right, dog. That was Rush's little excuse the first time he got caught, and we've seen now that was actually not the truth, right? Oh, man, I tell you, the shit I predict, it's impeccable, dog. It is crazy. Ooh, that's a nice little whip jump. It's just sad people don't respect MX Simulator like that, you know what I mean? It's just sad. And I really hope that the community of MX bikes does not turn into that sort of elitist, you know, let's try to scam the game, everybody's key sharing, the professional series is a joke. You know, I really hope this game does not go down those same sort of issues that, those same sort of issues that MX Simulators went down, right? Dude, we're on like teacup number 7 right now. I gotta go take a fat piss. Give me just a second. Okay, so we're on, let me fucking respawn. I'm on Spencer Turley server. Password is Turkey. We're on the MXB shit with the rain on. Hop up in here. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Password is Turkey. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Boys, I appreciate you tuning in to the stream. This shit's sick. There certainly does seem to be a better community vibe in MX bikes than there is an MX simulator for sure. Like, MX simulator just feels like literally 70% of the community is like some 13-year-old Modern Warfare 2 hack lobby type toxic person, right? That's like what the whole community is turning into now. And all the legit dudes have went to MX bikes, right? It really sucks. It really sucks about it. This track's getting pretty legit right here, but it's all in the community. When you have these games like this, where it's like these games that last, you know, decades long and have these community-made, you know, professional organizations, it's all about the community. That's what, holy shit, that's what's gonna, you know, change how the shit really is, right? Oh, whip daddy fatty. It's weird, this camera view, like, you can throw a pretty fatty whip, and it's not really gonna look like it in this camera view, but like if you were right behind me right there, it would have looked like I was tossing her pretty good. For whatever reason, this camera mode just doesn't seem to show that very good. Let's try this one for a minute. Just take a little look-ski. See, this one's very, very much more like a, it's so funny. This one makes you feel like you're going way faster than you really are. I guess that's one reason why I haven't been the biggest fan of this camera mode. Instantaneously makes you feel like you're going like triple as fast as you were in the other camera mode, which is kind of weird to me. But let's see here. You can see kind of the difference in the lock on the bike and a camera mode that doesn't lock on the bike, right? You can kind of see that. Of course, I would probably need to go in there and adjust some shit to get it more like that. Let's fuck around in some third person real quick. I know I'm like never do this, but oh, there we go, boys. There we go. Call me Larry. All right, Spency boy. Let's see what you can do here in the third persons. They're going to be seeing me and being like, Spence, really? That's fast you can go, dog? Shit. All right, fuck this. That's how I always am in third person on these simulators. I play it for like 5 seconds. I'm like, what the hell is the point in this? Holy shit. Man, we got the Yamaha boy. We got Star Racing Yamaha, Dylan Ferrandis, and holy shit. Wowzers. Yeah, the shit looks a little darker on the actual stream than it does like what I'm seeing. That's a little weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Shit's a little dark on stream, huh? Gameplay's a little dark. I don't know why it looks like that. Just now noticing that. I know typically, like, you know, YouTube videos and shit, you got to brighten them up a little bit or they will look like pretty dark. And I typically have my videos like 5+ on the brightness, just like in general in my Elgato settings. So that's pretty cool. Damn, we're getting a little race here, boys. Look at this inside rut. It's like an inside berm. This little jump right here, you kind of got to be careful on. See if we can get going a little faster here. Look how cool this track is getting, though. Like, some of you boys saying the terrain deformation really sucks in this game when you get a bunch of people with a bunch of laps on a track. I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. This shit's great. I mean, this shit is not bad. Like, making ruts up the jump face. Yeah, it may not necessarily be making as many, like, individual ruts as it might should or would or could, but it ain't bad. I mean, I heard some people talking about how it was just terrible. Like, oh my God, there's just holes everywhere on the track and it's just so bad. MX Bike's terrain deformation is so bad when you get a bunch of people. Bullshit. That's a load of bullshit, whoever was saying that. Yeah, maybe on that one individual track you were on, but not in general. Holy kicker. That kicker's badass, dude. If I'd have had like half of any amount of skill, I could have landed that, but you know it's good when you hit a kicker on a jump and you're like impressed by it. You're like, damn, that was fun. You know it's cool when when a kicker gives you that sort of sensation. Now, when you go in there and you hit a kicker and it's like, what the fuck was that? Like, I just instantly died and there was no chance at all of saving it. Like on MX simulators or road kickers, it's a whole different experience, right? Very, very different experience. What's up, Jaden? Sorry, I'm looking at chat. I'm fucking dying. Boys, I appreciate you tuning in to the stream. We're just playing around here on some MX bikes. We've ran like 69,000 laps on this track. Shit's pretty beat. Is this dude on a fucking 125? I see a two-stroke pipe. Could be a 250. I can't really hear the in-game sounds. Let's try to get on the gas a little here, huh? Try to actually, you know, try. Whoa, that dude is hitting a bizarre little line. See that shit? He cut that shit way down. Way down. That may be the meta of this game, like cutting all these corners super, like, sharp, like way before you would actually think about cutting that. All right, whoa, Spency boy. Whoa, Spency boy. Yeah, we got the rain mode on too, so it's obviously making the track a little slicker and shit. Let's try to throw a whip here. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jed. Fuck, bro. Let me buy you, buddy. We ain't gonna hold hands around the track, sorry. No, we ain't gonna hold hands now. We ain't gonna hold hands now. Holy shit, fuck, I hate when that happens. When you almost wreck and you would have saved it and then some dude like barely hits you and you die. It's like shit. Oh, man. Okay, you got this inside rut right here. Hell yeah, brother. On that Cowie. Hell yeah, brother. Got the Chevy to the levee, but the levee is super wet on this track right now. Holy shit, dog. Careful. Careful. Don't want to see you in the hospital, brother. The little broke collarbone. That dude was cutting this one corner way the fuck down. Dude, look at the lag. There is definitely some lag that comes with this shit when you get this much terrain deformation going. Holy fuck. Look at this rut in this corner, though. Holy shit. Oof. All right, let's try to get on the gas here. Yeah, this track is kind of sick, dude. Oh, like, that's the crazy part, right? I can get on a track on MX bikes with the terrain deformation turned on with any amount of riders, single player, any amount of riders, whatever, and it's actually fun. It's actually like, oh, wow, this feels kind of cool. There's like cushion to the dirt, right? Wow. And you get on MX Simulator, it's like, what the fuck even actually is this? What even are these concrete-ass ruts? What even is this no ruts going up the jump phase? What even is this? It's completely different. It's a totally different kind of thing when you have a game engine that was actually made for the shit, right? Totally different. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, the crashes are pretty funny in this game. All right, let's go to a different track. Okay, obviously password turkey. Let's get another track popping off. I'm just trying to test out what this road does in the, or not a road, wow. All right, MX Sim action. Trying to figure out practice track. Yeah, practice track, rain. Trying to figure out what the terrain deformation does in the rain. Yeah, it certainly starts to lag once you get, you know, 40, 50 laps into the shit for sure. Most def. Just letting some of you boys know, we do have memberships open up, which are basically Twitch subscriptions, right? You can hit the join button. It'll show you all the shit, all the perks and stuff you can get with that. I'm going to be doing some cool stuff like members-only live stream, members-only videos, members-only community post. We're doing a lot of cool stuff there. Once I can get my membership number to a certain point, Dog, I'm going to be live streaming like crazy. Right? Like everyday live streams. Once my membership thing gets to a point where it's like, all right, these dudes are paying monthly to be members of this shit. There's going to be a lot more perks. There's going to be a lot more benefits. There's going to be a lot more live streams. Right? So it's just kind of all in how that develops. 32 dudes he's in the stream. What's up, boys? Ah, fuck. I was looking at chat. Yeah, let me make that my excuse every single time I wreck. Looking at chat, guys. I was just looking at chat. Well, this track's kind of cool. Look at this. Yeah, these tracks look a lot different when you have the rain mode on, for sure. Like, totally changes, gives you a completely different kind of skybox, darkens the lighting. I even think it changes the on-track dirt, like, coloration decal, right? I think so. Pretty sure. Boys, we're on a Spencer Turley server. Password is Turkey. We're on the practice track here. Hop up in here. We're just doing some terrain deformation rain mode testing. This is fun, though. Like, shit, dog. This is something you can do that, like, videos just can't do, right? This whole live streaming, getting everybody in there playing a game live, like, you just can't get that same sort of thing in videos. It's crazy. This track doesn't have very big, like, pre-made ruts or pre-made... is this a big jump? Oh, that could be a triple. Oh my god. I'm alive. Fuck, I'm alive. Holy god. Oh, it's too easy, baby. Did you see that bounce? Holy shit. I thought I was dead for sure. Yeah, this is an interesting little track here. Dog, I'm fucking hauling ass. Holy crap. There's some long straightaways. This does remind me of like an MX simulator stock track. It's kind of funny. Oh, just those like wide open, smooth, right? Kind of flatter corners, flatter ruts and shit. That's a nice little triple. I like that. But yeah, I feel like all of, or not all, but a lot of the what I would call like good community people from MX Simulator, the legit dudes that wouldn't keyshare, wouldn't cheat, have all went somewhere else. They've either went to MX Bikes or they've just totally stopped playing, you know, motocross simulators in general. They're not even playing MX Simulator anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad. There is so many dudes that I can remember racing back in the day, like 15, 16, 17. You just never see them anymore. You don't see their names racing. You just don't even see them anymore. Most of the dudes racing now, and when I say most, I literally mean like 90% of the dudes racing now, were all like either amateurs or just getting into the 250 class back when I started racing back in 15, 16, 17, right? That's what all of the dudes racing now. You don't hardly have any of those really old school dudes that raced way back in the day still racing. Does that not go to tell you something, RF, huh? It's just so funny because it's so apparent. It's just so obvious what's going on. But they just don't see it and or don't want to accept it. I don't know, but... Dude, this stream's going to go till the end of time. You know what I mean? $32 dudeski's in the chat. 33 dudeski's in the chat. Sub, boys. All right, dude, look at how wide open this is. Holy crap. Oh, 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 oh. About how to save there. About saved her. Well, you about saved her. Okay, let me go back to the pits here so it loads everybody's bike in. I'm on the think it's 2020 or 2019 or some shit. OEM CRF 450. That's what I'm on. That's that shit I'm on, dog. My cursor's actually frozen, or I'd already be started again here. Come on now, brother. Anytime now. Anytime now. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be downloading some more MX Bikes tracks here at some point soon, but so we'll be having some fun on some different, custom MX Bikes tracks. We'll definitely be having some live streams on that. But yeah, I think I need like 2 or 3 more members to unlock another custom emoji. So I already have, I think I have like 7, 8 members at this point. So I've unlocked 2 of the extra custom emojis that you can get, which I can make into anything, literally anything, right? Make it teacup, spaceman suit, dude ski, dude vibe. I can make my own custom emojis, which is really cool. I love that aspect of it. And then obviously you get the cool little alien badge beside your name. Even in the YouTube comments, that shit shows up. So that's a really cool thing, really cool aspect to it. It's not just a live streaming. It's interesting how they've made the membership thing on YouTube kind of like a live stream and video component in a way, right? Very interesting how they've done that. All right, let's get on the gas here. This is a big daddy jump. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jaden. Oh, brother. Yeah, I like never pull the tear-offs in the rain because the rain just comes right back, right? Everybody's a little more spread out like a thin sack of manure on this track, huh? Kind of funny. Yeah, that's the custom emojis right there that you can use in the live chat when you become a member. That's the ones I got so far. Been kind of playing around with it a little bit. I want to get some sort of tropical, maybe like a palm tree in there. I want to get like maybe a moon in there. Just some cool, some other cool shit. Oh, bro. All right. Sick. The teacup's legendary, though. Good God. Now I'm stuck. Ballin'. It's cool because you can, put, the sup and dude emoji beside each other, and it kind of makes, a saying, right? And I might even put a my in there at some point, so you can put a sup my dude. That'd be kind of cool. But I have to get more members to be able to unlock more custom emojis that you can have. So that's kind of the way YouTube does it. You can get to a point where you can have hundreds of custom emojis. It just depends on how many members you have, right? So they kind of have this unlocking system where the more members you get, the more little things you can unlock to customize. Fuck me. Dude rocked me right there. Good God. Good God. Now I'm stuck again. Ballin'. Wow, that loaded me back quick. All right. Whoa. Spency boy. Spency boy. I appreciate you guys tuning in to the live stream. Dog, this live stream shit's getting normal to me now, right? This is probably catching some people off guard since the fact that I haven't live streamed in ever before this past 2 weeks. So, but I told you boys I was going to do it once I had all this shit set up in my new place. Told you boys I was going to do it. Told you boys you wasn't ready for it. Shakiness, man, I don't have no time for that. My dooskie's too turned up. I'll take the fine for that. Oh, I love when I hit those notes, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we got the super chat from Jaden, $4.99. Forgot to send my thanks to making amazing videos and streams. Actually leaving now. Hard. Have fun, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate that super chat. By the way, my memberships is just $4.99, so instead of sending me a super chat, you might as well just become a member. Just a little tip for you. You get some perks if you do that. Shit, why do I keep getting stuck? My dude skis too turned up. I'll take the fine for that. Oh, man. I swear, you can put dude ski, like, with anything. Like, in place of anything. It just works. It's great. It's great. I'm too good with these words. Watch a dooski backtrack. Just works, big dog. Just works. Bro, we're just chilling, running some laps on this shit. Sup, Yeah, it's all good, Jaden. But that's... You sent me a super chat of the exact amount of my membership, so I was just letting you know. I don't know how that works, though, exactly. Like, I guess you have to have either, like, PayPal or a credit card to sign up for a membership. I think that's how it works. I don't know. But I appreciate the super chat, nonetheless. Holy shit, lag balls. All right. Whoa, I'm back on the track. Okay, thought I was stuck again. Dude, some of these... objects in this game, you cannot get out of them. You just can't. You're just stuck. It's just like bear hugs you and it's just over. Just done skied. I don't even know if I'm going the right way on the track. I think so, though. Look at these little ruts. Look at these little micro ruts coming out of these corners. That is sick, dude. Oof. Oh, baby. Yeah, I definitely could quad that if I hit that as hard as I possibly can. Definitely could quad that. Oh. Dude, you really can't jump shit as far when it's the rain mode on as you can when it's dry. You really can't in this game. That's one of the biggest things I've noticed differences between the normal dirt and the rain mode. Is the rain mode, like, you got to be careful of it doing that right there. Yeah, you refunded MX bikes because you got no frames. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there, big dog. Do not know what to tell you. I certainly, you definitely need to have your vertical sync turned off. That's for sure. It's kind of the same way this and MX Sim are the same. You did not want to have vertical sync turned on or it's shit. At least with a G-Sync monitor. I know that for sure. This track's kind of vibing, though. Kind of like that trail track. Right? It's kind of what it feels like a little bit here. This is like a very... You could learn how to carry fast speed in the game riding on tracks like this. Learn how to really get the power out of the corner. Right? You can learn a lot of that kind of stuff on a track like this. Rollers. Okay. Come around here. Stay on the gas. Kind of learn that like little lightly leaning while you're really on the gas in the corner, right? Kind of learn that sort of vibe here. Oof! We big hossed it. We big hossed it. Nah, it happens. It's all right. All right. Whoa. That's kind of that terrain deformation there's digging that out just a little bit. It's kind of funny how it's doing that. It will pull your front end down if you get it just right on that. Oh. If you get it just right on that deformed little spot in the corner, it will pull your front end down, faux show. Faux show, bro. All right, let's see if we can hit this shit. See, that's the problem right there. I can't... You got to let off on the jump before and then get all that speed on the ground up to it in the next jump. That's how you actually hit it. I kind of feel like this track wouldn't really rut up a whole lot, though, because it's like more of like a stock track in the game, so I would think it wouldn't, it wouldn't rut up quite as much. Oh. All right, let's go to another track, boys. Just kind of going through different ones, seeing what they do. That track was the... Shit, I don't even know now. Hang on just a second. We're getting on a different one anyways. Winchester. Is the Winchester normal or the Winchester MX Nations better? Which one? Which one's better? Like bigger jump, bigger berm. Which one's better? Is it the MX Nations one or the standard one? Now we're hitting Winchester, big dog. Just tell me which one's better, the MX Nations one or the normal one. Let me know, boys. Let me know. Got to wait till the fucking stream delay. Okay, MX Nations one. All right, Rainy. We're getting it started up right here. Yeah, I've not rode on any of these tracks, dude. I mean, I have, but like literally like 5 laps on some of these. Some of them I've never rode on. Like, I don't want that one we were just on. I literally don't even remember riding on that ever. I've rode on one of these Winchester ones. I can't remember which one it was, but I rode like literally like 10 laps on it. All right, we're syncing up right now. When I load in here, it'll be like right here. Server name, Spencer Turley, password Turkey. Gobble, gobble. You know what it is. Okay, and there's the track. Where is the track? There she is. I think we go this way, boys. There she is. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Very smooth. Very smooth. Little bit of roughness right there. Holy shit, this is smooth. Where is all the berms? Feel like I'm playing MXGP 2019. Fuck is this? Oh, this is a whip daddy. Yeah, brother. That's a whip daddy fatty. Jump. 32 dude skis. Holy Toledo. Okay. I think we had 40 at one point. Dude, I swear to God, these MX Bikes live streams do better than MX Simulator live streams. I swear. Just that alone is telling me how much more like hype and like excitement is around MX Bikes right now than MX Simulator. Just the fact that I'm an MX Simulator channel. It's what I grew my shit off of. And I get more viewership on an MX Bikes live stream than a MX Sim one. That alone is telling me what people are playing more, what people are really excited more about. Holy shit, like, it ain't no joke, dog. MX Bikes definitely has everybody's eyes on it right now, right? And they don't need to miss their moment. You know what I mean? They finally got everybody's eye on them. And with MX Simulator doing all the shitty shit, RF doing all the shit with MX Simulator and all the cheating and all that crap going on, it's like a perfect storm for Paboso right now, right? Perfect storm. If they play their cards right, they could take over the shit, dog. Literally could take over the shit. This is a really good track to whip on. Holy shit. Ah! I feel like we're like at the Shire or some shit. What is this? All this grass. Oh, let me spin out real quick. Yeah, look at these jumps. Hell yeah. I like me some big old jumps. Oh my God. Front wheel shake. Ah. sliding a little in this mud. Front end's like, nah, bruh. Nah, you think you're going to turn sharp? Nah. Not today, Spency boy. Not today. A little rough here. Okay. All right. The other one, Big Hoss. Yeah, he's like, fuck you, Spence. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, you scrub. I'm like over here trying to learn the track. He's like, get the fuck, move, bitch. Get out the way. I gotta wait till this loads here. Oh man, not again. We got the mixed nuts on deck. I gotta be sure and eat all my mixed nuts if I want to hit these jumps, you know what I'm saying? Get your fucking YZ out of my face. Get it, Spency boy, get it. Holy shit, quit sliding. Holy shit, I'm sliding again. Well, try to cheese that dude. That worked really good. When people's bikes get all squirrely in this game, that shit looks so funny. Oh, just a big hoss. Yeah, you like that, Doug? Is that fun? This dude's flipping me off or waving, one of the two. Probably both. Yeah, brother. This is actually fun right here. Like, oh my God. This is actually fun. You know, I thought the stream sniping or whatever you'd want to call it would be like a bad thing on MX bikes. Fuck no, dude. It's making it fun. Like, having dudes around me, like actually being able to race a little bit. Like, even if they're taking me out every once in a while, it's like makes it fun. It actually makes it fun in a motocross game where you're just practicing, you're just kind of messing around. Obviously, they can, you know, make it a little more annoying if you're actually racing, but it's actually fun like this. Okay. I do like these rollers right here. Pretty cool. Whoa. Whoa there, big dog. Whoa there, Nelly. Whoa. Pull the reins back on that puppy. Holy shit. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's like the first corner on every single MX Simulator RF race ever in the history of ever. That's exactly what they look like. Whoa. I'm like just trying to learn the track here a little bit. Dude's showing me a wheel. Holy, way too big hossing. Way too big hossing. We did the little, you're trying to whip like, you know, a little bit and you're in the mud and it's like, nah, bro, we're going to make you do a James Stewart real quick. Oh my God. I'm definitely learning the collisions of this shit, doing it like this. This jump's pretty small right here. Dude, this track's really good to learn how to whip on. These jumps are fucking awesome. These are like really good jumps for that. Any of you dudes just tuning in, we are on a Spencer Turley server. Password is Turkey. Hop up in here. Yeah, see you later, Bradley. Okay. Yeah. Is this like a little, I don't even know what you call that, like a little tabletop? A little like triple E tabletop? Dude, you can hold the gas on right here, boys. Holy oh my God. Like, really, brother? Come on now. You gotta love those dudes that, like, It's like there ain't no way in hell you were going to just legit pass me right there. Like, pretty obvious you were going to take both of us out. I guess in his mind, he thought he was going to be able to just get around me right there. It's like, nah, dog. Oh, that's awesome. Really cool collision. Double. Okay. Okay. Is this a triple? Not really. Kind of. Not really. Almost. Just about. Barely. Right? God, I'm a big hoss. Tell you. They can't hang. It's insane. This dude right here's probably got like 7,000 hours into the game. It's really cool. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a fun one. That's fun when that happens, huh? We're gonna have to clip that one, brother. That's a good time. Oh, 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 oh. Times you just gotta, you know, let her rip, tater chip. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. Boys, we out here vibing now. We out here big vibing, big hoss status all year, all decade. You know. You know, you know. If you know, you know. Is this, like every time I get up to a jump, I'm like, is this like a 120-foot triple, or is this like a 5-foot double? I don't know. Every time I come up to a jump, I'm like, all right, we're just gonna kind of hit it. All right, we'll see what happens. All right. Woo! Be careful on them little toughies that are kind of hidden in the grass there. Bitches will jump out and bite you like a snake. Ooh, little whip practice, little whip practice, brother. Oh, I gotta be careful right here. For whatever reason, the way that turns back on that corner, it's like, makes your front end dip pretty easy. Wet Willie Wednesday. This dude's trying to be so hard to be like a big hoss. You can just tell. Alright, let's see what we got. Boys, we've been live streaming for like 3 hours? 4 hours? I don't even know. Alright, this is a kind of a small little tabletop there, huh? Kind of. Almost. Get a little bit of roughness into that corner. Okay. It's like a double. Okay. Then a double. Alright. This is a pretty small jump. I think the inside here is better. We got this little tabletop. This is like a fucking quad. Okay. Now we're getting that track learned there, buddy boy. Yeah, a little inside. Double. It's like almost like a damn supercross area here. Double, need a triple out there, or triple in, or something. Yeah, going on 3 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. Ooh, we feeling that vibe now. We get a little saucy now. Woo! Woo! I like that. I like when you start whipping in a game, like you just whip out of comfortability in a game, right? Like you're not even trying to whip, you're just like doing it automatically. That's when you know you're starting to feel that vibe a little bit. That's when you know. That's when you know. Then you overjump a fucking 10-foot tabletop by 50 foot. That's when you know you're not feeling it. That triple, I always forget how big that is when I come up to it. What is this cabbage growing out here on the side of the track? I don't even know. Looks like it. Cabbage, yeah. Better hold on. Let's go back to 2002. Oh, big saucing. Big saucing, big hossing. Big saucing, big hossing. I mean, it just is what it is, man, really. Hope you boys are enjoying these live streams, man. I'm putting it all in now. Putting it all into it. I have a lot of fun with this shit, though. Like, you're getting the pure Spency Boy now. You're getting the real Spency Boy now. Yeah, you get the real Spency Boy in videos, but it's just not the same when I'm on the spot, right? When I know I'm live and I'm got to come alive to keep the shit alive, right? It's just a different kind of vibe. It's just a different kind of vibe when you're live, you know? Pulling those tear-offs. Big hoss. Big hoss. Woo! Ooh, tossing her. Tossing her up. Did you see me kind of like just raise it up? I didn't even really throw it. I just tossed it, right? Yeah, it's mad skills. Takes some big daddy skills to toss her without throwing her. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know what I'm saying, dog. Right? Toss her without throwing her, right? Okay, that tabletop's fairly small. This is the quad daddy. Yeah. Starting to learn some of these little jumps you actually have to think about a little bit when you're hitting it. Oh, shit. We're starting to rut that up a little right there. Starting to rut that action up a little bit. Double. Oof, that triple's going to be tough. That triple out at the end. Okay. Got this. Look at these little ruts this is making. Fuck his bike. About landed her. Look at these little tossing and hossing, big dog. Oh my god, I'm putting it on a t-shirt. Yeah, look at the little, like, some of these individual ruts this is making up some of these jump faces. This is certainly interesting. Oh my god. Tossing and big hossing, brother. Okay. See, this is the triple. Alright, it's got the little fucking thing around it. We can remember that at least. Okay. Literally feels like a practice day of a real life fucking race. This is awesome. That's actually the vibe it gives. That's really cool. Oh. Okay, here I have to be really careful because I get on my brakes too quick. Yeah, we're trying to get the whip vibe going. This is a perfect track for it. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on that weekend like usual here. You know what I'm saying, Doug? We're getting it going. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't you worry your little self. We'll be whipping this thing fatty here before too long. Trying to, like, not wreck every time I try to throw a whip. Like, yeah, could I be whipping it further? Yeah. But I'm trying to, like, you know, slowly learn the shit, right? Without... See, we're tossing her. We're tossing her. We're not throwing her. We're tossing her, right? We're picking her up, but we're not throwing her. You know what I mean? It's insane. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Let me get double clapped there real quick. Let me get bopped real quick. Boys, I appreciate you tuning in the stream. We're obviously hitting a whole nother level right now. I mean, obviously. Just imagine. You boys are taking a part of live first-time Spency Boys actually getting his shit going in a live stream. Just imagine. Just imagine. All you boys... You're a part of the first time. This is the first time I've ever live streamed where I feel like I'm really vibing, like, not in the game. Not in the game. Even though I am vibing in the game, obviously. But, I mean just by the way I'm talking, like I'm feeling the vibe on the stream, the live stream. I'm starting to get this shit, like, that's what I meant. Okay. Got a dude from New York here in front of me. All right. Gotta itch my nose as I'm riding. It's just way too big hoss status, to be completely honest. It's insane. Absolutely Big Daddy status. This is fun, though. This is how I like to learn these simulators. This is how I like to play these simulators. This is what's fun to me. Right here. Oh, Too Fast, Too Furious disaster, bro. Yo, R.I.P. to Paul Walker. What a legend. Yo, he died and he really was a legend. Right? Whole nother level. Okay? We're just having fun, dude. Holy shit. This is fun to me. This right here, like, I'm not even mad when I'm getting taken out. That's how you know you're having fun on a simulator. When you're not even mad about this like this, that's how you know you're having fun. You're not taking it too serious, right? You're just having fun, dog. Sometimes that's more important than getting too damn serious about it, right? Like, dude runs into you once in a pro qualifying session, and the dude's like, oh, get a brain, dude. Oh, get a brain. Right? There's two different ways to play these kind of games, I'm telling you. Woo, that jump is just a tossy one there. That's a good one. The roost is pretty good in this. Oh, yeah. Definitely. So, does the roost in this game actually... the dude's like, what the fuck you doing, Spence? Trying to go backwards? Is the, does the roost actually cause more dirt to come up on the goggles? Like, the roost specifically? I don't know if it really does or not. Whoa there. Whoa. No. Yeah, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Dude, spinning her absolutely out. Somehow saved it. That was insane. Anybody see that? He had that thing twerked as far over as you possibly could, like both directions, and pulled out of it. Holy crap, giggity. Boys, I appreciate you tuning in the stream. We got a dandy going. We got us a dandy going. Okay, yeah, you're... We're just having a good time here. Look at that rut. That's the jump I'm talking about. Let me hit that shit again. Let me confuse the shit out of everybody that's riding beside me. Let me hit this jump again. Look at this rut. This singular rut that is developed right here on this face. Doug. That will never be like that in the road on MX Simulator. Literally ever. It will never... The shit literally curves and goes all the way up the jump face and actually digs down on the lip itself and the whole way up the jump face and does not feel janky. Wow, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy when a game's actually made for terrain deformation. Fucking insane, isn't it? When it has cushion to the dirt, and, you know, it's a newer game engine. No, RF, just keep doing you, dog. Just keep doing you. Yeah. Yeah. You know what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, man. Shit crack. Look at how good this shit looks. Oh, my God. Has a little kicker, but it's not, like, janky. Oh, that is great. That is grand. Okay, now we are stuck on the hay bales again. Yes, sir. Probably the worst aspect to MX bikes is the tough block collision. Literally. Oh, yeah. Let's run one lap backwards. See what the fuck happens. Just a little curious here. Ooh, you can jump that. That's a little sketch. We got some singles. Oof. Okay. Okay. Doing a little backwards lap. Riding the track backwards. Spencer Turley series. Oh, look at that little rut going up that. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God, we're in the cabbage patch. Dude, look at the... God, dude, that terrain deformation right there, that is solid. That shit is solid. That made me pucker up a little. Oh, man. All right, boys, I'm going to call this one right here. I appreciate you tuning in. We got memberships. We're going to be back on the live streams really soon. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all you boys that tuned in. Appreciate all the super chats. We're going to be back on that next one, boys. Later, dudes.